Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. How's everybody doing out there? If you're here with me in YouTube or in the Discord chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We got P Skynet, Trader Page. We got Jim and Stuff, Savage, Big G Ski, Jimmy Boy, Discount, Peter H. We have Jello, Trader Joe, Futures Trading Today, Mitch, Josh, Mitchell, Larry, Mike, Ilita, Trader Joe, Josh Hammond. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of folks in here. Rui, we have Coffee, Marco, Justice, Sarah, Martin, Alex. Good morning, Ricardo, Road Trader, Jiva, Mike Z, Aaron. We got Ralph, Jonas, Aladdin, Ripper Trader, Lake, Suarez. We have Double G, B Money, Ms. Valerie. Hello, everybody. How we all doing out there? So no trades yet, obviously. Haven't taken any overnight trades at all either. So no trades for me just yet. But drawn on the chart, we have some interesting areas today. It is Friday all day long today, and we do have some interesting stuff going on here. It's going to be a wild day. We do have a little bit of data coming out here in the AM. We do have... Let me go ahead and bring this up here. We do have, looking at my notes here, we do have the December Empire Manufacturing out at 8:30. And then the doozy of the day, well, one of the many doozies of the day, is going to be the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI out at 9:45. So that's going to be 15 minutes after the market opens. 15 minutes after the market opens here. Good morning, Bermuda. Good morning, Chat PCat. Good morning, Inquisitor. Jamal, Road Trader, I think I already got you. Good morning, Jiff. So, yeah, we do have a jam-packed day today, but that's not all. That's not all. We also have triple witching, which is, it happens once a quarter, right? 4 times a year. And we have stock options expiring, stock index futures expiring, and contracts on stock index options expiring. So a lot of stuff is expiring today, which can stir a lot of volatility. So you want to make sure that today, this week, I've been cautioning this a lot, right? You want to be very careful. I said this during FOMC. I said this during, I think it was with the CPI that we had. It's been a week where you need to exercise discipline and caution, right? It's been one of those weeks. So today is no different. And today could be one of the most volatile sessions that we've seen since FOMC. It was 2 short days ago. But the way that things are shaping up right now, we have been holding this multi-day trend. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Let's go to the 4-hour. Why not? You can see, look at this multi-day trend that we've been kind of watching along here. This multi-day trend has just been skittering along here for the NASDAQ. And we did come down, we swept below it, we created a bullish order block below that, and now we are holding above it again. So if we go back to the 15-minute chart, that is this line right here. That is the multi-day trend. You can see we kissed it right there and created this bullish order block underneath. We do have sort of an order block that was tapped right here, but we do have some bearish order flow up top right now. So that's what we're kind of encroaching into. Top of that bearish order flow is right around 813. We can call it 815 or so. But it's been having some trouble really just cresting over the top of that block there. We've been met with a lot of sellers in that area. So it's looking that we're going to need a lot of liquidity to bust on through. So we do have an inducement area that is kind of below these wicks here. We're looking at these equal lows here. So we do have the idea that we can have inducement right between those equal lows and this bullish order block that is formed here. So somewhere in this zone, we'll call that, we'll put that as inefficiency, but we'll call this as liquidity inducement. There we go. And we have that zone right below there. So that's going to be interesting to watch and see if we encroach upon that in the pre-market here, or if we wait for the regular trading hours to kind of jump into that zone. We also do have a lot of liquidity that can be induced down below this between this bullish order block and this one. This one obviously the strongest block, so we could easily draw down into this area right down here and then bounce right on back up. So that's what we're looking for today, sort of in the way of setups on the NQ here. Just as like, a bird's eye view here. Nothing too in-depth. If you are new here, please make sure that you are giving the video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to the stream. with notifications turned on because we are doing a giveaway today. We are doing a giveaway, and you have to be subscribed to win that giveaway. We're giving away a free month of Clubhouse. I can't speak. Need more Celsius. Giving away a free month of Clubhouse today. It is Saturday for hydro oxide. And the way that you can win that free month of Clubhouse, the way that we're doing it is that if we get this stream up to 250 likes, we will stream into the open. We get 150 likes, we'll stream into the open. If we get 100 likes, we'll do a poll on the NQ. So 100 likes for a poll, 150 likes to stream into the open past 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, and 250 likes, and we'll give away a free month of Clubhouse, free of charge here to one of you lucky folks. Now, in order to be able to enter into that contest, you do need to have either a Twitter account or an Instagram account. And I'm warning you well beforehand. So if you don't have a Twitter or Instagram account, now's your time to make it. And you do have to follow me both on Twitter and Instagram. The handle's right down there at Selling Rips. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and then just make sure you drop a like on the video here, and you will be entered into that giveaway. And we'll do that as soon as we hit 250 likes here. I liked it so much it changed from a thumb to a heart. Good morning, Shane. Good morning, Fish Lips. Good morning, Mitchell. Good morning, Marcos. Just getting here to leave my like and my good morning for this amazing analyst. Congrats, Mr. Ribs. Thank you so much there, Marcos. Appreciate you. Yeah, so again, the 8:30 data that's coming out today shouldn't rock the boat all too much. What really is going to be changing things is obviously the flash PMI data that's out at 9:45. That's going to give the tone of the market. But really, we talked about this on yesterday's stream. We really only have two big opportunities for today, two real scenarios, I guess I should say, for today. Scenario number one is that we have a lot of stickiness in the market. When I say stickiness, we're looking at sort of areas in the market like this back here that we saw yesterday. This is a sticky area in the market. We finally had a resolution to the downside, but by golly, would you look at this, the way that it skittered on down here? This is sort of the most sticky and gross downtrend that you've ever seen, because we're going up and down on the way down. So it makes it extremely difficult. And I said this on stream yesterday, if we didn't get an entry up above 70, 75 in that area up there, it makes it extremely difficult to ride that trend to the downside, because you're getting so many of these pops. I'll go to the 1 minute so you can see kind of the point I'm trying to illustrate here. But going into the 1 minute, oh my goodness, it looks even worse than I expected. But it's like a hurricane on the way down. It's a tornado of terror on the way down, because if you're not top ticking it here, let's just say you're short from this part of the range, you're getting stopped out on that wick. And then finally you get back in, maybe you're short here, you get stopped out on that wick if your stop's moving to break even. It's very tricky to hold a move like that, and it's not the cleanest price action. It makes for a very difficult trade. So whenever I say sticky, right? Whenever I say sticky, then that's what I mean to the downside here. Good morning, Gordon. Just paid the monthly membership. How can I get access on all the Discord channels? They should all be unlocked for you. The webinars. Let me go ahead and drop the link for you. Here's the link to the webinars. You just make sure you're logged in and you get full access to all those webinars. And then the live stream, obviously, we are in the live stream, live trading channel right now. There you go. And if anybody else could help Gordon in here, who just joined the Discord, I would really appreciate it. So you will be on Topstep TV again next Thursday. What time? I believe that I'm going to be on for the fast market segment. I don't know if you folks tuned in there yesterday, but they did feature me on the trading card. I'm going to post a video. I posted a video on it on my Twitter if you wanted to catch that clip there on my Twitter account. And you can see the clip there. You sure you don't have a broadcasting back? I do not, surprisingly, right? I do not. G-Line says, hey, good morning. Hope I didn't miss anything good. Had to get me some breakfast. Well, good morning to you, G-Lines. We're just kind of doing the bird's eye view here for everyone in here. Good morning, F.A. Good morning, Aaron. Yeah, so I got called up to live yesterday. That was the big news of the day. Topstep called me into live. We had some folks in here that have been asking, sort of saying, hey, where... why aren't you trading on the live account? I've only been trading on Topstep since July, and we've been doing the stream here on YouTube since September, I believe, is when we started really going gung-ho here on the stream. And, before that, obviously, I was trading in my room in Market Clubhouse. I'll leave a link right here for the Discord, but I've been trading in my room, and I've been basically trading index options all year, and we've been doing really, really well. We've been having a really amazing year, but we had more and more futures traders stepping into the Discord here. So I just really had to adapt for everybody. I started trading on Topstep in July 2023 and really have been just focusing on that for the stream and everything. And so with the trading that I've been doing here on stream with you folks, the trading was good enough for the risk manager to go ahead and give me that shoulder tap and call me up into the live environment. So that's going to be fun trading that live account with you folks here in the morning streams. I don't have it yet because they're still provisioning it. So that's going to take some time for them to get that all buttoned up and delivered over this way. So that's going to be a lot of fun though. It's very exciting. It's definitely, I guess, I think that it's less than 10% get into the XFA, less than 2% from the XFA take a payout. And of those 10% that get into the XFA, the less than 10%, only 0.5% get called up into live. I believe those are the numbers. I'll check with them when I'm on Fast Markets next week on Topstep TV. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for that. Rui says, congrats on getting called up to live. Are you going to change your trading style or sizing to adjust going to live? I'll probably take it a little bit slower on the onset, but my goal with that account is to build that balance up into the 6-figure range. I haven't taken any additional payouts on it from going from the regular to live, and just the goal with that account is just to build it up to multiple 6 figures here. So the market looks like a kid with an etch a sketch. Yeah, we were just talking about this here. So talking about the way that this market faded. The cleanest fade yesterday, right? The cleanest fade yesterday was right here at the top of this bearish order flow zone that we created here this morning. This was the absolute best trade. In fact, I was actually working outside of my gym here at my house, and I was in the middle of a set here. And by the way, I post all this stuff on Instagram, but I was in the middle of a set, and I got an alert on my phone that the market was moving quickly because I use TradingView, I use all the alerts, and there's some velocity coming into the market. So I ran back inside, came back into my trading office here, ran to my terminal, and then the moment I sit down, the market's barreling to the downside, right? And then the moment I sit down, I go, oh no, I don't even have a funded account anymore because, I got pushed up from the XFAs into live. And so I traded it on a combine and ended up scalping it for about $2,000 there to the downside. But the question was, how the heck do you get that? How the heck did that move even happen, right? How the heck did that downward move even happen? Well, it happened because ECB's Lagarde came in and they said, we're not even looking at cuts right now. That's what Lagarde came out and said. Not even looking at cuts. So that was what made the market really fade off there. And that was the big fade of the afternoon. So very, very hawkish in comparison to what it was for the FOMC. FOMC, very dovish, and the ECB's Lagarde, quite hawkish in her commentary. So yeah, very, very interesting to see that. Very, very interesting to have that kind of happen live there, and was able to grab a nice little chunk there. Mike says, I saw the drop and entered with 110 contracts short. I made 107 G's in less than 5 minutes. TradingView paper trade. Nice work there, Mike. Hey, it's still good practice, right? But yeah, that was the cleanest move of the day, because again, if we'll drop it down into the 1 minute chart here, this is the current time. But if you drop it down to the 1 minute, you can see the difference between this price action to the downside and then this price action to the downside, where it's fading directly straight down, right? So it's one of those things where totally unexpected, and overall just something that's really great for the market, having that style of volatility there. That Just amazing volatility. And this market continues to produce amazing opportunities. Did anybody else out there catch anything similar to that? Did anybody else catch that sweep there to the downside yesterday when ECB's Lagarde said that terrible statement, basically saying the market was trending up, and it was trending up, and then that press, the news was released. There wasn't an immediate reaction on it. There was a delayed reaction about 2 minutes. And then boom, it slammed just straight on down there. So it was very, very crazy. So there we have it, folks. That was yesterday's here. And we still are holding this trend line. As you can see, this big long trend line here, we are still holding that here. And it's just been, again, an amazing market. We have data coming out in about 12 minutes here, 12 minutes. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for. And the data that we're looking at coming out in 12 minutes is going to be the December Empire manufacturing data. Usually doesn't move the markets all too much, especially since given the landscape of this week, what we've seen, and the fact that we have the PMI data that's going to be coming out 15 minutes after the open. Where'd you read the news? I heard it over the squawks. I subscribe to a lot of different squawks there across the board. So let's see here. Caught some of that move. I know you hate Apex, but they have a promo right now where you can pass it in one day till the 27th of this month. Yeah, but you still have that interposition trailing drawdown, and it can just really wax you, unfortunately. I watched that video, and it just felt very, just dirty. I didn't like the video. I didn't like the video that they put out, and the fact that that's not even a full-time rule now, that's a temporary rule. I just don't have very many good things to say about that. So, unfortunately, not my cup of tea. Mitch says, caught it going back up. Nice on the reflex trade. That's the one thing we talk about this often in here too, is that, if TFT says, I hate it. If you miss a move, you never want to be looking at the move and saying, oh, you know what? I missed it. This is terrible. Instead, you want to be looking at the move and saying, well, is there a follow-up to this move for me to get, whether it's going to continue flushing to the downside there, or whether it's going to have some kind of bounce opportunity there. Where did you read the news? Yeah, it was on the squawks. I was shorting the up move and longing the down move. Got wrecked. Oh, sorry to hear that, Otter. Caught it on 2 contracts, $3,800. Nice work there, Steven. Alex says, made $8K in a new combine yesterday and just passed that account with 66 cents over to spare. Nice work there, Alex. FA caught it as well. Mike Z says, I walked away with 164 from ES right before that. Gotcha. Do you share the squawks in the Discord? I do not, Lake. No, those are not shared. I mean, if there's news breaking, we're going to jump on the mic and we're going to definitely talk about it. But I don't actually share a live stream to the squawks in Discord. I can't. That's somebody else's copyrighted material. So no. So you work out to squawk and not use. I have alerts on my phone, but yeah, wouldn't that be funny? Just working out, just hearing squawks. But no, I have alerts on my phone that any kind of breaking news like that. So. Rui says, fishy rule for people to try to YOLO pay the activation fee. Yeah, the way that they set it up, they're like, oh, you get $80,000 in January. It's like, do you know how hard it is to make that with those funding companies where you don't have the interposition trailing drawdown? Do you have any idea how hard that is? It's absurd, right? Apex is trash. Mike says, I hesitate more on moves because of not trusting the follow through, but end up watching it go. So one thing you can do there, Mike, and I know it's really, really difficult, but one thing you can do is just switch over into that sim account, switch into that practice account, just take one lot in the direction of what it's going and just see what happens and try to leave that on for as long as you can. Obviously, if you're going in at the bottom of the move and it's bouncing right in your face and it's continuing to go, then obviously, cover that position. But try it in the sim account, try it in the practice account there, Mike, and you'll be surprised at if you could build that muscle memory, build that reaction, you'll soon realize that most often you're usually pretty early to the move, especially a big move like that. There's some folks who will see the move and it'll be going down, into this area where there should be resistance. I'll go back into the 1 minute here. Let's see where it first kind of bounced or at least had a little bit of resistance. But yeah, right here, you can see there's a little bit of resistance in that area right there. We'll zoom in a little bit so we can see that better. But, a little bit of resistance here, a little bit of resistance here. And when you see that, you might think, okay, well, I missed the move. If it continues after that resistance, jump on in and see if you can make it to the next resistance. See if you have the resilience to hold out. You have a stop, somewhere in your close to your entry there. You could ride that move for, quite some time here and then moving your stop maybe to the top of those wicks and then it comes on down. But try it on the sim. Try it on something where you can't hurt yourself and see if you can jump into the move and try to start changing the way that you approach these types of moves, because clearly there's some alpha to grab on these things. And you're not alone in this. I'm only singling you out because you put it here in the chat, but you're not alone in this. A lot of folks do struggle with that type of trade where it starts to go, to the long side, especially people struggle with that often where, the move will start, here and it's looking very, very strong. And then you think, okay, I'm not going to get into it. If you would have jumped into it here, you can get all of that alpha there to the top side, but just try it on the sim and try to convince yourself, it's not so much that you've missed the move. And if you have convinced yourself that you missed the move, try to look for where it's going to go from there and what the reversal would be, if there's going to be a reversal or if there's going to be a pullback that you could go into long or short, right? Absolutely, Rips. I'm always too early retailer. It's going to happen, but you have to try, right? You have to learn by trying over and over and over. I'm also starting to record video as I trade. Yeah, that's a huge thing, right? That is a huge thing. When you're recording, you can go back and watch the game film. It's a great way to journal your trades. I now, I have my streams, so I can go back and watch the YouTube videos of my streams. But for anyone else out there, obsproject.com. We talk about this a couple times in the stream now. obsproject.com is a great way to record your screen. It's super lightweight, doesn't take up a lot of memory, doesn't take up a lot of processing power. You can record your screen and then at the end of the day, go back and watch your game film, and you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked at how slow the market moves in comparison to how, your time dilation when you're watching it live. So yeah, Big G Ski says, there's always another trade. Don't worry if you miss one. I have to tell myself that a ton. Yeah, there's always going to be new trades and more trades coming around the corner there. Rips is on Topstep next week in the fast session. Yeah, fast markets. It's going to be a lot of fun. I believe that's the next Thursday, December 21st. TradingView. So yeah, you want to use OBS Project. I don't know if you can record on TradingView, but I know they have a replay function on TradingView where you can go back and replay the day, but I don't know if it will replay your trades at all. Can't be slower than how it's moving right now. Yeah, we are kind of just kind of bouncing up and down in this little small consolidation area over here. So we do have that news that's going to be coming out here in 5 minutes, everyone. 5 minutes. If you trade Apex, you basically have to get 150K accounts because it always allows the most drawdown, but goal is to copy trade 10 accounts and shoot for 200 a day. That's plenty. Yeah, but still, getting that 200 a day with their crazy rules, it's pretty likely that, try what you will. I got a $20,000 payout from Apex, and the moment that I got that payout, I still have my PA accounts. I stopped trading them completely. I was like, this is a joke. This is just not trading. It's not real trading. It's gambling in the form of it's just not trading in the way that I look at it. It's just my opinion on things, but it's not going to teach you good habits. It's going to teach you to hyper scalp, which is terrible in futures. If you're a momentum trader, it's different. But hyper scalping, trying to do 1 and 2 lots at a time, because if you take more than that, you risk blowing the account and then you're back to the reset timer and all that. It's just terrible. It's just terrible, in my opinion. As Rip says, there will always be another move. Once you realize that, it'll help reduce FOMO trades. Probably won't get rid of them. It takes time to get rid of those FOMO trades. It really does. It does. What Apex teaches you is going for a 50 tick with a 50 tick stop loss. You cannot hold trades. Yeah, and if you're in the profit and then it comes back down to normal, to break even rather, let's just say you're in the profit, $200 comes back down to break even and then you get stopped out at break even. They ding you for $200 on your drawdown for no reason. It just doesn't make any sense. It does make sense from their perspective because they're just trying to rob people of their money. Not robbing. It's just, you can do whatever you want with your money. You can sign up for whatever funding company you want. But at the end of the day, if you want to trade like a real trader, if you want to trade how you would with your regular trading account, you trade on something like Topstep. And I can't recommend Topstep enough. They're the best funding company in the game. They have the best rules, the best payout rules, the best trading rules. It's the most realistic trading platform in the sense that if you were going to go and deposit money into a brokerage account, you would trade exactly how you traded on Topstep. Yeah, a lot of people buy Apex accounts because, the whole 20 account thing and the copying the accounts, and they see these big payouts. What they don't realize is that, I don't want to talk smack on any of these companies or anything, but, I know what works for me. What may work for me may not work for you. I enjoy trading on Topstep because it's the closest thing to trading with your own real cash. And if you're a really good trader, you're getting that cash deposited in your account for pennies on the dollar there. Pennies on the dollar. We should start something like Apex. We can make millions just like that. I was surprised that Apex made that offer. Guess they want people to scoop up multiple 20 account purchases. Well, yeah, because they know that people are going to be blowing accounts left and right. Yeah. Topstep gives a max of 5 micros on the 50K. Yeah, that's the only one thing that I would change about Topstep would be that rule on the micros. That's the only one single thing that I would change on that. Not trade on that. But yeah, that's one single thing that I would actually change. And it might be something that they add and change to the rules here, would be allowing you to do 10x the amount of micros to minis that you can do. All right, so we are 2 minutes, inside 2 minutes here until the data comes out. How on earth can you not blow up with the NQ on Apex? It doesn't just go, it skips all over. Your drawdown would be gone in one trade. Exactly. Yeah. You can't really actually trade. You have to get lucky. You have to get really, really lucky, get above that trailing drawdown immediately. And if you don't, you're screwed, in my opinion. Good morning there, Peter. Yeah, if Apex changed the drawdown to end of day, they would be better. But they're never going to, because that's how they make all their money, is people blowing accounts with that ridiculous rule. I would assume. I don't know, but I'm just saying, it's just the way it is, because it's not real trading. Your position's up in the profit. Okay, back to break even. Just kidding, your account's blown. Topstep is working on it. I was told on the roadmap for Q1 to 2024 to enable 10x contracts for micros. Thank you, Ajay, for letting us know. Alrighty, folks, inside 1 minute here, inside 1 minute. Let's see here. We are inside 1 minute for the data. Let me go ahead and select my account that I'm going to trade here. See if we can get any alpha here on this data. We are inside 30 seconds now. 30 seconds. See if this generates any alpha here into the markets. We're back in this bearish order flow zone. So let's see if they want to still go sell side up here. Very thin liquidity so far. 5 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Minus 14.5 versus a 2.1 estimate. So that's very interesting that it's so low. Let's see if the markets want to break through this bearish order flow zone, or if we're going to continue to be toppy in this area. I'm seeing some big asks up there to the top side, 9 and 10, 809, 810. This might just be a non-print here. Let's see if we catch any potential. I don't like how thin they're spreading this either, to be honest. So that is the lowest read that we've seen in the Empire Manufacturing since August. Good for the markets, but the reaction is just very docile. And I'm assuming that's because folks are going to be waiting for the PMI read. What's the drawdown rule with Topstep? Oh, it's the best in the business. I'm glad that you asked that question. You have a maximum daily loss limit on your account, and that maximum daily loss limit is lower than what your entire account limit is. So what that means is that you can hit your maximum daily loss limit in 1 day and you still don't lose your account. Same can't be said about other funding companies, but they give you a generous max daily loss. On the 150K accounts, which are the ones that I trade myself, they give you a $3,000 maximum daily loss limit. So that means if you're running one single contract in the NQ, you can have a 15-point stop loss, which would be $300 for the loss. You can take 10 losing trades back to back to back to back to back, and then you'd hit your maximum daily loss. You shouldn't be trading like that. You shouldn't continue to trade if you're hitting 10 losses in a row, of course. But it gives you plenty of room. If the trade goes in your favor, $1,000 and back down to zero, you close your trade, there's no effect to your account. You're back at zero. You didn't make money. You didn't lose money. Whereas on these other funding companies, they'd blow your account. So there's that. The maximum daily loss limit is amazing because on the 150K account, the profit target on that is $9,000. Let's say that you've traded a few days on the account and you have a balance of $157,000 in it. You hit your maximum daily loss limit, your account balance goes from 157 to 154. You can then hit your maximum daily loss limit again the next day, and your account balance goes from 154 down to 151. So, I mean, you're still not blowing your account because you didn't go below 150. There's no other funding company that's doing this because that, for you as a trader, is trying to support you along your trading journey. It's not trying to, oh, sorry, you blew your account, buy another one. It's trying to keep you in the game. It's trying to teach you patience. It's trying to teach you discipline. And that's why that maximum daily loss limit is in there. It's trying to get you to pump the brakes. We are flushing a little bit here. A little flush. Back almost topping that bearish order flow zone there. Okay, so Feds Williams is speaking right now. He is a voter. He just said we are not discussing rate cuts right now. So that's what's causing the market to kind of come down here. But very, very thin. Good for scalps, but I don't have access to the broadcast right now. I'm just getting some squawks about it. Topstep doesn't allow enough contracts. I disagree. If you're trading 3 XFAs, you can copy 3 of those accounts and you can trade a 45 lot position. Let's just say that you got in the NQ, let's just say that you got 10 handles, 45 lots copied, only 10 handles. That's a $9,000 trade. If you got 100 handles, that's $90,000. If $90,000 in a day off 100 handles isn't enough for you, I don't know. You're in a different league. You're definitely in a different league. So Topstep on the 150K, you can hit 2 days, a max daily loss. I mean, after one max daily loss, the next day you can also have a stop of 3K, but you need to finish under the max loss. So they'll stop you out. Let's just say that you started the account and you immediately hit max daily loss. And the next day you have $1,500 more drawdown, because the total drawdown on the 150K is $4,500. So again, if you have a balance in your account and wow, it's still coming down here. You can hit the max daily loss multiple times. There's a reason why Apex runs 90% sales all the time. Yeah, and it's kind of disingenuous, because that's just for the PAs. Once you pass, it's the accounts are extremely expensive, and they want you to buy 20 of them, and you're gonna blow all of them. Sorry to say it, but you're gonna blow all of them. Unless you get lucky, unless you get very, very lucky. For instance, let's just say that you were short into this move here. The chances are you'd probably get nicked out on the daily drawdown, on the inter-position trailing drawdown. Topstep has a risk manager with a badass mustache. Nothing beats that. Yeah, Mick is great. What is your default stop loss when you trade the news volatility? I always have a 60 tick stop loss in my ATM strategy, but I'm almost always moving my stop loss the moment that I put on a position. Rips, not to simply be contrary, but Lagarde made her comments before market open, not midday. For what it's worth, I traded that move. Volume delta was not confirming up move. Seemed like stop hunting. I understand that, but I believe that they had sort of something hitting the wire, because the way that I saw it, there was something that hit the wire. And I appreciate your commentary here, Jade. Folks, never be shy. I love the dialogue that we have here amongst each other on the live stream here. Don't ever feel shy about chiming in with commentary, as long as we're all respectful. I love to hear counterpoints to anything that I'm talking about here. But from what I understand, and I'm probably wrong on this, then thank you for correcting me if I am, that there was a squawk that came out basically 2 minutes before that drop, where she either reiterated it or she basically said something that heightened the point of driving home that we aren't looking at rate cuts at this moment. So I could be wrong, but that's how I interpreted it. Thanks, Rips. I set mine to 50 ticks and I was wondering if it was enough. Yeah, 50 ticks is good. 50 ticks is good. What exactly is quad witching? Well, it used to be called quad witching. It's now triple witching, because what was the contract that used to expire? They don't have it anymore. I can't even remember. Maybe one of my old school traders in here would remember that one, but it's triple witching now, because there's not even a fourth contract anymore. So yeah, she said it while you were live. Yeah, I remember that. It was early on in the morning session, but I think there must have been something where, they hit the point home again. But yeah, single stock futures, maybe that was what it was. Maybe that's what it was. Thank you there, 90-bit even. I like your name, by the way, 90-bit even. I like that a lot. Your trade must last more than 10 seconds, else they fail you in Topstep. I haven't heard that one. Maybe if they assume that you're running some kind of a high frequency trading algorithm, they might have that language in there. Or if you're always rapidly scalping, every single one of your trades is that. But I feel like I've made some trades that are shorter than 10 seconds. I think. I don't know. I'd have to go back and check. I think I've had at least some trades in my Topstep accounts that were shorter than 10 seconds. 60 ticks is how many points in the NQ? It's 15 handles. Because each handle is 4 ticks, right? So it's 15. FA says, well, trade safe, guys. It's Friday. Don't give back all your week's earnings. Yeah, amen. Isn't that the truth? Quadruple witching refers to the simultaneous expiration 4 times a year of stock options, index futures, options, derivatives. I count 3 there, so that's why they call it triple witching now. But I think it was single stock options, or single stock futures. That's what it was. Single stock futures. We have a super scalper and MC DAT. Oh yeah, Trader Page pointing that out. Yeah. Just hit the bullish order block. Which one here? What time frame are we on here? Savage. Which time frame? Or was it this one down here? The 1 minute. Gotcha. So way over yonder, somewhere in here, right? So we are kind of parking below VWAP here for now. If traders leave on too many contracts for 10 seconds or more, even if only by a few seconds, their account may be reviewed. Interesting. I've never heard of that one at all. That's news to me. After 2 days of losses and my combine on its last legs, I really need some luck today. Good luck to you, Loxy. I think, oh yeah, if you trade more, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, and by the way, on NinjaTrader, you can't trade more than the allotted amount, even if you tried. They have a rule that sets that from you doing that. So there might be some trading platforms where they don't have those safeguards in place, but that's the rule. So if you are trading more than what you're allowed to trade, kind of want to find a short here, actually, as we are going down here. We are through VWAP. I'm going to take a short here on that. Premature to be even thinking about rate cuts. Thank you, Williams. Really solidifying that he does have some puts here. We are coming down towards that liquidity inducement here. I would like to add into that if we do get a weak bounce at all. I mean, this is a pretty violent flush here. Very thin on the liquidity side. Let's see if we get any kind of bounce here. We do have room down to the 70s. Watching here. Apple's kind of off of a cliff as well. Somebody's trying to bid 75s here. Oh, actually, they're gone. They're gone. I'm going to add 3 more to that. 75 bidder is gone. Sweet. Nice. So we'll take that. Looking down here at the 70s now. Very, very nice. I'm going to peel off 2 into the ask there. Leaving 2 as a runner. That's the bounce we were scared of there. And stopped out. So, hey, we made about 300 bucks there. What did we make? 291 bucks there on that nice little flash. That bidder at 75 was my key there, and that's why I added 3 more lots into that. That bidder at 75 was flashing, and then he was like, nope. He or she was like, I'm out of here, and that was my key to add into that. And then we got that beautiful pull down right below 70, so super nice. Anybody else out there catch that sweet little scalp there? That was a nice move. Nice work there, Muno. Way to go. Savage made 340 bucks. Titan caught it too. Nice. David C with a quick 150. Way to go, folks. Aaron made 200 bucks. Trader Page made 100 bucks. 700 on the ES for Arthur Morgan. Way to go. Nick caught it for 240. Fish slip 685. Look at you killers in here. Was it less than 10 seconds? Wow, we are coming lower here. Let's see if we can get into the zone here. We're looking for this liquidity inducement. Remember, we do have a bullish order block that is set below that inducement there. So a nice little scalp to start us off, but let's see if it has more juice left in the downside move here. Let's see, how long was that trade there? Let's see. Executions. That was... Oh, by golly, that was an 8-second trade, wasn't it? No, well, actually, I opened it up at there. So, no, it was a little bit longer. It was a little bit longer. 1,100 on the Dow. Nice work there, Mike. Way to go. Waiting for the tip on the order block. And Mr. Kofifi here in the Discord. Dude up 215 bucks. Muno up 120. Very, very nice, folks. Nicely done. Love to see that. Do I trade the micro on the NQ? No, we're trading the minis. We are trading the minis. Wow, Kofifi, 1475. Savage. Joel made 390 bucks. 17 seconds, 422 bucks. You folks in here are killers. Look at you. All right, so we are bumping into this trend line here. If we get a flush through this trend line, I will add in some more short here. This is quite the unwind. Looking for these 60s now to give. This is a big level here at the 60s. Kind of coincides with our ascending trend line. I'm just looking over here at TradingView. Our ascending trend line, as well as our liquidity inducement area. So this is an area of confluence that I'm kind of watching to see whether or not we bounce here. If we're weak through the 60s, we can give another try at shorting this. But this is sold off pretty violently here. Very violently. We are about 10 minutes or so, well, actually, no, 15 minutes from the top of the hour. Make sure you're slamming that lucky like button, because if we get to 100 likes, we're going to do a poll in here. 150 likes will stream through the open, and 200 likes, we will give away a free month of Clubhouse. Hearing some more chatter about Williams here. He is live on CNBC right now. I don't have a feed for that. 39-second scalp. That was nice work there, Muno. So there's your bounce. Let's see if we have weakness in this bounce at all. I know there are some folks who would likely want to short this continually, but we have to be on our toes for this. Trader Page says, I'm feeling lucky this week. I'm manifesting free month of MC. There you go. Hope you win. I hope whoever wins it really enjoys it. Dollar still ripping. Thank you, Josh. Looking for a bounce? Yeah, I want to see if this is a weak bounce, because if we have a weak bounce, then I can short back into this and we can get that slam through that ascending trend line and possibly down into that order block zone that we're looking for, which kind of tippy tops out at 47.5. So about 20 handles from where we are now. What service platform are you using for market depth, bid, ask, etc.? Using Bookmap. It's right above my head there. And if you want to check out Bookmap for yourself there, I'll drop a link here. We have 20% off on Bookmap here if you want to check it out. You could also get free 14 days of Rhythmic as a trial through Bookmap so that you can run that data for free as well. So check it out. I love using Bookmap. This is what I'm kind of looking at here. It's beautiful because it gives you a real live volume profile here in real time. That's what I'm looking at over here. And I see the liquidity in a bird's eye view, and it's a beautiful platform. You folks that have been watching and tuning in for the stream for some time now, you folks know how much I love Bookmap. Absolutely, James. Happy to help. So 75 there. We do have some liquidity there to the top side. We're not violently pushing anymore to the top side there on that bounce. Let's see if we have more weakness coming in here. They're spreading it pretty thin to the downside there. Volume is coming down a touch. Don't give back gains Friday. Amen. That's the name of the game today, folks. Do not give back those sweet, sweet gains. How much the monthly data fee for Bookmap? $39 for Rhythmic for futures data. That's what they charge. $39 for Rhythmic futures data. And then Bookmap itself is about $40. You can get it even cheaper with the coupon. It depends on the term that you get it for. But yeah. Mike says, I think 780 through 790 good areas for sell. I like that. I do like that myself. In your opinion, to get a basic understanding of using Bookmap, does it take the 10,000 plus hours? I don't think so for a basic, but it definitely requires, it's not something that you're going to learn in a couple weeks. I'll tell you that. It takes a lot of time of seeing patterns emerging and seeing the after effects of what happens, watching the pattern happen in real time, and then understanding an hour later what happened, and then going back and rewatching and saying, okay, when it started to do this, this is what the pattern emerged from, was this, and it created this move. So it's a lot of going back and checking, and some folks may learn it quicker than that, but I'd say probably about 2-3 months to get to a proficient level, because you'll kind of trick yourself a couple times. I know I did, at least, where you think that you have it down, and then you get kind of maybe a false signal, I guess you could say. But it's all contextual, right? It's very much contextual. Bookmap's YouTube content is very helpful. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, check out their YouTube channel as well. We have a Bookmap webinar here in the Discord, and I do intend on releasing a YouTube video about how to use Bookmap, how I use Bookmap, at least how I view it. It's a very helpful tool in my arsenal for trading. And there was another member in here in Clubhouse. They said, I can't even trade without Bookmap. I don't know if it's the same for me, because I started trading on a dome, especially with futures, and reading time and sales. But it just, there he is, Mr. Kofi. It just kind of gives you it takes a lot of weight off of you having to consistently calculate stuff. But I could probably go back to a dome and I'd be okay. This is a bells and whistles dome. Ruski took the long $2,000. Way to go there, Ruski. Price reaches liquidity and snaps back to VWAP. That's how I use Bookmap. Very nice. Yeah, everyone uses it differently. There's all different ways that you can use it. Just because I look at it one way doesn't mean that you'll look at it the same way. I just know that for the hours that I've put in, I can see it in a certain light now, and it's helpful for giving me confirmation when I'm trying to take trades. Grateful Trader says, couple crap trades for me sitting now. Good discipline. Great discipline there. Did I see gold? Let's see GC here. Gold futures. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow, gold is really coming down there. Oh my. Will it break 2,000? Holy smokes. Look at that. We are kind of at the, shoot, I'm not even sharing the screen. There you go. The move there you go. There's the move I was looking at when I first popped it open. But yeah, that's quite the move there. Oh, that's cute there, Kofifi here in Discord. That's cute. I love that. Starting them early. The repositioning of call options should reverse the trend of this sell-off, but we will see about this. There's going to be a lot of repositioning today, a lot of chance for arbitrage as well for the contract roll. It's going to be a very interesting, volatile day. I'm going to be waiting to see what happens for that flash PMI 15 minutes after the open, which, by the way, let's make sure we got enough likes here from you folks on the YouTube stream. We're currently at 167, so we hit enough likes to go into the open. If you folks would like to do a giveaway, we just need to get about 40 more likes, and we'll do a giveaway for a free month of Clubhouse. Is there a correlation between gold and NQ? Not just between those two, but gold generally seems to rise. It's sort of a safe haven to park money in when you think that equities or possibly fixies aren't going to give you a great resolution or a great upside there. Do you pay for the market depth data, and how many points can you see? I have the entire market depth, and that comes with the rhythmic package on Bookmap for $39 a month. Well worth it. Well worth it. You get full market depth. I can see here. Go all the way. Look at this. I'm going to scroll all the way. Do you see? I can see all the way up. There's people up at 17,800 there, and down at 15,750. And that's giving me, the squeezed down version, of course. But I can see that there's 4,100 contracts. Here, let me see the mouse there. 4,100 contracts down to 750, and then 3,000 contracts all the way up to 17,800. And that's what's shown. There's obviously hidden liquidity, of course. You won't know until it hits the tape. Is that one of those 3 a.m. p.m.? I don't like how Dixie is pumping and NQ is relatively holding. Well, we might have some divergence between the two where the Dixie could be sending it and the NAS could be sending it today. What is the gotcha with Bookmap? I don't know that there is one. I mean, it's just a tool. It's not gonna teach you how to trade any better. It's just a tool to help you add to the contacts. It's a visual dome where you can see the liquidity, and it's not going to make you into a better trader. It's just an extra tool. It's like TradingView. I love TradingView as a tool. It's great. Me drawing these things on my chart isn't going to make me a better trader, but I like drawing them because it helps me identify certain zones, and it helps me build the context of what I'm looking for in a trade, and it helps me put on trades with confidence. So I don't know if there is a gotcha with Bookmap, but I love Bookmap. Maybe the gotcha is it takes a while to learn. Yeah, dude in the Discord saying that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Amato is up in gold. Way to go there, Amato. Can always use old school time and sales. Exactly. There's nobody stopping anyone from using, just use a dome, which is a price ladder, and use time and sales. Simple as that. That's what I learned on, was using a dome and time and sales. And you can be very proficient just doing that. If you go into a floor of a professional futures trading floor, maybe a fund that's focusing mainly on trading futures, you'll often see that their screens are just domes. They don't really have many charts. They'll have charts off into the side of another screen, but they're just watching the domes and seeing how the liquidity is moving about. And it's a different style of trading, right? You can always use, old school. Exactly. Good to see you there, Peachy Celsius. Welcome back. Good to see you. So we are about 9 minutes here to the open. Let's go ahead and run a poll here. Let's start a poll. Do you think the NQ ends the day up or down? And we'll do up, down, and unchanged. All right, folks, vote away. There are about 400 of you folks in here. Go ahead and vote. Your votes are anonymous, so please vote honestly. $29 minutes till the open. No way. We have a little bit longer than that. More than 30 minutes till the open. About 37 and a half minutes now till the open. That 15-minute imbalance down at 7-11 looks tempting to me. Let's see here. Down at 7-11 on the 15-minute, did you say? Wrong numbers. Yeah, I do it all the time. I do that one all the time. This little guy, right? Let's see here. This little fella. Right there. Imbalance, inefficiency, bang. Right? Did we nail it? Who was that? Otter, did we nail that one? Good morning there, Bart. Ruski says, to go back to Apex comment from earlier, the accounts do become static once they are performance accounts and are above the trailing drawdown. That is correct. Once you get above that trailing drawdown, but the trouble is getting above that trailing drawdown, so you kind of do have to get a little bit lucky. Everybody's different, though. Everybody's different. If it works for you, it works for you. I've just found that trading on Topstep produces better results, and for me and my trading, And it's the closest thing to trading your own real money, in my opinion. These are just my opinions, my thoughts on things. And again, what works for me may never work for you. What works for you may never work for me. We're all different people. Everybody's a different trader out there. And there's no one right way to trade. I say this all the time in the stream here. There's no one right way to trade. There's no one special recipe that's going to turn you into a better trader. And it's unfortunate that, it's not preached about enough in the trading space here, but it is just time and spending time in front of the charts, time in the markets and seeing these patterns emerge and having your implicit memory sort of absorb all of these things. And through your implicit memory, you become discretionary in your decision making. And that's truly what makes you a better trader. So can you rush that? I don't really think so. And is there going to be one special indicator that you can throw on your charts that's going to change all that? Probably not. Is this a get rich quick thing? Nope. Is this a get rich slow thing? Maybe. You can either get rich very slow or you can get broke very slow. It's very difficult. Remember, it's a 10% success rate in this industry. Look at this. This is 90% of day traders lose money. It's not a cute saying, it's the facts. And if you're thinking that you're going to be rich overnight from trading, you're wrong. I'm sorry, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. You're going to have to spend a lot of time. So by golly, if you don't like doing this, if you don't like looking at charts and talking about the macro and looking at the markets and enjoy talking about this stuff in the financial world, if you don't enjoy any of this stuff and you're sitting through and you're grinning and bearing it just because you want to be rich, get out now. Get out now. Please, I'm warning you, get out now. Please, please, please. You got to get out now. But if you do enjoy this and you have a passion for it, there's an opportunity that you might be one of the ones who ends up being successful at this. Trend Supporter says, I enjoy your logical commentary and not one to argue with others. Unfortunately, too many people enjoy arguing. I like having discourse, I like having, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Let me know and we'll have a calm and patient conversation about it, right? 10,000 hours rule applies here. No more like 20,000 hours and still surprises. Amen. You said it, Josh. I see what you guys are saying about these other indicators here. You guys are funny. Guys and gals in here always joking around. What nobody knows is the Bullinox low-key already has the one-day pass, even if they don't say they do. LMAO, you just got to send your accounts in as soon as you pass them, so Apex doing nothing new. Interesting. Inefficiency area of concerns, interest, how do we use that info? It's all different, right? It's based on the context of the day here. We would like to see a drawdown into, let me get the trading view over here. We would like to see a drawdown into this lower liquidity here. This inducement has brought the liquidity down, but you can see we've bumped along that multi-day trend line here. It's been very, very good. I should have taken a long off of that thing, but I didn't have the patience to do it. And, I didn't have the guts or the courage, I guess you could say, to jump into a long trade there. And that's sort of been the trend line that's been really holding things up. We have liquidity inducement. We have a small little order block below that. We do have some inefficiency below that may be revisited. And then a big bullish order block zone there that is below all of that. So there is a good chance that we could see the market really kind of sell off here in the early session and then kind of just jettison back up to the top side there. But anything's on the table for me today. With lower liquidity, it makes it harder to trade. So with the lower liquidity environment we were in here, I didn't want to take that long there. But we did catch that nice little flush. What do we have here on our P&L? We are up $291 there on that one scalping trade there. Let's see here. Let's see. You folks are talking about these indicators. Peachy says, who is selling this market? I don't think any good or bad news is going to keep this thing from 17,000 into the end of the year. Those hedges need their bonuses to be huge for missing out last year. Yeah, definitely. We could absolutely see this market trending up towards 17,000. I think that this is going to be the final week of sort of, the big volatility. Next week's going to be interesting because you're going to have a lot of folks going on vacation. Obviously for the holidays. So we'll have to see what the liquidity looks like next week. I'm hoping that we have one more week of decent liquidity. We just rolled into these new contracts. The December contracts are done this week. They're done today. And so we'll have to see if that presents a nice liquid environment for us next week, or if we have everyone just kicking off early for the holidays. I love this guy, man. Are you running for office next year? Oh man, that's funny, F.A. I'm just catching up on the chat here. Let's see. I'm here to blow accounts and make jokes, and I'm all out of jokes. The thing I learned from training is that every day you learn something new. That's a great way to look at it there, Sarah. I need a can't wait for Mondays shirt. Isn't that funny? If you really love trading, the weekends come and you just kind of sit there and you go, well, now what? Thankfully, futures are open on Sunday, right? 779 key level currently. Thank you, Grateful Trader. Yeah, we're kind of holding those 79s for now. Curious observation, would you say the market opens higher 75 to 80% of the time at open? No, not necessarily. We have plenty of times where the market will flush off the open. I don't think there's any 75 or 80. We can probably find out the data on that, but I don't think it's that high, 75 or 80%. I do not think so. Thought y'all were saying earlier that you could be a millionaire with Apex Copy 20. Yeah, if you watch their video, you could make 80 grand very easy. Just click a few buttons, you make $80,000. Get out of here. No way. In my opinion, this market will tank at the open. All right, K-Style, let's see what happens there. Topstep can't hold overnight, right? That is correct. You have to have your positions closed by 4:10 Eastern. You can reopen them at 6 p.m. Eastern. You can trade from 6 p.m. that night all the way to the next day at 4:10 p.m. in the afternoon. Do you trade other tickers? Right now, we're just focused on the NQ. If we have an opportunity to trade some other futures, we'll definitely do it. But for the time being, I do really enjoy trading the NQ. Good morning, Futures Wealth. Good morning. Good to see you. Bobby C says, I appreciate your cheerful attitude, rips, and no foul language. You keep it fun. Hey, thanks, Bobby. Appreciate you being here. Good morning. Do people really trade on Sundays for real? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We have some Globex warriors here in the clubhouse that love to trade Globex. Globex Sundays are a lot of fun. Buy my course and you'll learn how to trade in 3 hours. Nope, not going to happen. Never going to happen. Nope. James says, now I understand why all the Apex traders all take tiny scalps. You have to. You really have to. I mean, like I said, I took a $20,000 payout on Apex, and if you looked at all of my trading to make that $20,000, it was in, out. Very just not real trading. Not how I trade, at least. Maybe it's the trading style for somebody out there, but it's not mine. Mike C says, you need to trade ES once a week for us humans. Yeah, ES is fun. It's a little bit slower. I like the action that we have on NQ. David B says, think Apex is just trying to get more revenue for some reason. Good pitch before the new year. Well, apparently they have a trader that they have to pay out, something like $1 million. So maybe they need some. I don't want to speculate on anything. I don't want to poo-poo on any company in here. Everybody's trying to make it in this crazy world. So I just don't trade with them. I'll leave it at that. I was in the Discord yesterday for the first time. It seemed really weird how quick they all talk about being in and out. Interesting there, Bart. Welcome to the Discord, by the way. Good to see you in there. American X Trader. Oh, wait. Sorry, not our Discord. Apex Discord. Gotcha. I was like, we don't have people that are in and out very quickly in here. Is there a VWAP indicator on Ninja? I think that there's free ones, but then if you want to use the official Ninja Trader one, you have to pay for it. Good morning, Jonathan. Good to see you. PDJ says, I trade ES. This is a great channel as both generally move in the same direction. Yeah, some days we will have divergence between the NQ and the ES, but it is good to have, if you want to have an NQ trader in your ears trying to get a little context on the other side of the market, can be good, Mike C says, I like watching NQ. You and me both. Big fan. Discount says, Apex feeds off the amateur profit goals, pie in the sky of the beginner day trader. Copy 20 accounts, $200 a day. That is not realistic. Systems over profit goals. Amen. You said it well. Happy Friday, Discount. You know who Meet Kevin is? I keep thinking he's your brother. Maybe. You never know. Yeah. Matthew says, I'm learning that I need to listen more and trade less. I entered a short 10 seconds before Rip said, not the entry and wait for the bounce. Max. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Matthew. Golly. Sorry to hear that. Well, get the rest of the day off, right? Sorry to hear that, though. That's a bummer. Discount says we just need FOMC moves every day. Not hard to ask for. Yeah. Well, that's what we get in the NQ sometimes, right? I mean, to be honest, the move was not as extraordinary as it could have been. It was a great move, great volatility, but we haven't really had a monster, crazy, wild day. Maybe today is the day, and maybe we do get that wildness today. Rips just needs to lean on Topstep to allow for 10 to 20 accounts. Yeah, we'll see if they ever do that. I like the 3 accounts, me personally. I like trading them separate too. I don't like copying them. It's I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. It's like a warm blanket for me. I don't know. We'll stick with the ES and the YM, just easier on the levels. Yeah, I agree with you, David. ES and YM, they're completely different than trading the NQ. You have to really have a love for the NQ to trade it. And this is, again, why I preach, what works for me may not work for you. I know what I like doing. I know what I love to trade. And it's very oftenly different than what other folks out there like to do. Good morning there, Pete. Wow, look at this jump up the boogie here, up above 16,800. Some stops being popped. Bearish order flow is where we're encroaching back into, whoops, drawing a line there. Bearish order flow. We're back into this zone up here. This is the 15-minute chart. And we did tap into that liquidity inducement. And look at it. Look at how we just, we kissed that trend line right there. Just kissed it, and then we are right back up. That would have been a nice, healthy long there on that one. I don't copy anymore, but 10 would be great. Yeah, it would be fun, right? It would be fun. Definitely a sick reflex trade there, Trader Page. I'm just here waiting for COVID market to come back. Yeah, you might be waiting for a while. Blizzard says, I don't like the intraday trailing drawdown based on unrealized profit. It ends with Apex when Apex account is at break even, but I prefer Topstep's EOD. You and me both, Blizzard. That's one of the big points for me. Where did you see the Apex discount you were talking about? Because I don't see it on their website. I don't know about it, an Apex discount myself. There's just they changed one of the rules, but I do not trade with Apex. I'm all about Topstep. If you want to trade on Topstep, however, drop a link for that in the chat. If you click that link, your very first Topstep account, you get a very deeper discount, much deeper discount on your very first account. And I think you even get a free reset with it. FA says, I like how NQ moves, but that's just because I came from small cap land. Yeah, and that's one of the things. Very exciting in small cap land, very exciting in NQ land. For a beginner trader, trade the minis or the ES. Yeah, trade the minis, the micros rather, the micros on the NQ, and you won't get blown out too quickly. Good morning, Rip, and to all as well. Hope you have a green day. Good morning to Omar. Is that Omar Lopez over from Juarez, I believe, if I'm not mistaken? Christopher says, went 6 contracts long before that push-up. Could not do that with Topstep, plus $900. Well done there, Christopher. Way to go. You could do it if you were trading on the 150K account, because on the 150K account, you could trade with up to 15 contracts. Oh, good to see you there, Omar. Good to see you, Laura. Happy Friday to you. Thanks for joining us. Rip Celsius should give us your flavor of the day. I love that. That's a great idea. Well, let's see what we're rocking with today. Today, for our Celsius flavor, we do have the Fantasy Vibe. By the way, still not sponsored over here by Celsius. That's your green light here, Celsius. Reach on out to your friend Rips here. Happy to be sponsored by you folks that really do enjoy your tasty beverages. We'll have to try the 150K then. Yeah. It's honestly, I only trade on the 150K accounts myself because they allow you 15 contracts. I love those accounts. Joel says, I don't have Celsius, but yes, a Monster energy drink. All right. He's got a Monster. Sarah needs 600 to pass an eval. Let's go. Good luck to you, Sarah. Let's cheer on Sarah there in the YouTube chat. So we are 24 minutes here, 23 minutes from the market open. We are pushing up. That was interesting. We had that sell side pressure, a little stop hunt there for liquidity to the downside. And we are now pushing back up to this area that we were contracting most of the liquidity, this bearish order flow zone. So it'll be interesting to see if we break up out of this level. You're doing free advertising. Bring a competitor beverage alongside to get sponsorship. Yeah, it's going to be a bidding war over here for the Market Clubhouse YouTube live channel. All right, let's see if we can pump it up. Let's see if we can get 32 more likes. 32 more likes, so we'll do that giveaway. We'll try to do the giveaway before the market opens here. Hello, Rips. I saw your card on Topstep TV yesterday. Killing it. Heard you'll be on Topstep TV upcoming week. Hey, thanks for tuning in there, Anwar. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we will be on Topstep TV for Fast Markets next Thursday. I believe trading alongside the crew there, doing some live trading will be a lot of fun. On the other fun subjects, with a voice and show this good, you got to give us some NFL picks every Friday. You know what I saw? I don't even really want to get into this, but you know what I saw is that, you know how there's funding companies for futures. There is apparently a funding company for sports betting. I don't know how I feel about that. That's going to bring a lot of degenerates out there. But basically, I guess if you make $3,000 in your fake sports betting account, they bring you over into a live account and you have a drawdown and everything, kind of like a futures account. But yeah, sports betting prop firm, funded firm for sports betting. Yeah, that is scary. It could be a lot of fun, though. You never know. You never know. Suarez says, I like your vibe, man. Hey, I like yours too. Thanks for joining us here, Suarez. Oh man, that would just be saying the quiet part out loud. Check this out later, Rips. You could become an ambassador. Oh, cool. We'll have to check that out. Celsius ambassador. Maybe we'll do that. It could be fun. Thank you, Savage, for sharing that. They didn't give you a plane ticket to fly into Chicago? No, they didn't. They didn't give me a plane ticket to fly into Chicago. I'm just going to be streaming live here. So no plane ticket into Chicago. Yeah, it's definitely horsey. The prop model really is popping, right? Isn't it? All right, 10 more likes, folks. 10 more likes. We'll do the giveaway. Let's see if we'll do this giveaway here. 10 more likes and we'll do it. Let's see if we can hammer those likes. And then, of course, make sure you are subscribed to the stream. And you remember, to qualify for the giveaway for the free month of Clubhouse, you do have to be following me on Twitter or Instagram or both. I prefer both. It's a lot of fun that way. But you must have a Twitter or Instagram account so I can contact you and you can contact me so we can confirm you are the correct winner, because there's a lot of fake spam accounts out there and I don't want anybody getting scammed there. Is there news next Thursday? It would be great to see a momentum trade on fast markets. I think fast markets is going to be in the afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if we'll have any news. Maybe we'll have a bond auction or a treasury bill auction, note auction. Maybe we'll have an auction that we could trade. But I think in the afternoon, it's less likely that I will have, any news to trade, but we'll see. I'd like to stream on 3. Okay, we did it. 257. All right, let's get this giveaway. Let's kick this into high gear here, because we do have about 20 minutes till the open. So we'll do that giveaway for a free month of Clubhouse here. Let's get this situated here. Let's get it suited and booted here. And bring it on over. All righty. Here we go. Here we go. We got the giveaway popping here. We're going to do it on a keyword. We're going to make sure that channel members get 2 times the luck as non-channel members here. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, of course. All righty, folks. Let's see. What should we do for the keyword here? What should we do for the keyword? I think because we got funded in the live account, we're moving up into the live account on Topstep, and it's by far and away the best funding company on the planet. I think that for the keyword, we're going to do Topstep, just like this. Topstep is going to be the keyword. Go ahead and type in the word Topstep in the chat here. Just type it one single time, lowercase, uppercase, doesn't matter. That will enter you into the giveaway. And again, make sure you're following me here on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. Just type the word Topstep one single time, and that'll get you entered in here for our giveaway. You guys here in the Discord, make sure you're typing that in the YouTube chat, So boogie on over into the YouTube chat and type the word Topstep in the YouTube chat. And we'll be giving that away. That's YouTube, Big Mac. Got to go over to the YouTube chat. Type that into the YouTube chat there. And just one single time. Same for you, Savage. Go over to the YouTube chat and type that in there in the YouTube chat. So, and if you don't have the link, I could drop the link for you here. Try to get more phones. So if you guys need the link to the YouTube chat, there you go, folks. All right, we got 150 folks here coming in, 144 folks in the giveaway so far in the YouTube chat. Just type it one single time and we'll do the giveaway here in about 2 minutes. Remember, make sure you're following me on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you're following me on Instagram so that way, after you win the giveaway, we can do the handoff here. We can do the transaction here. So Topstep, no spaces, just like how I have it written right here. Topstep without any spaces. You can do it lowercase, uppercase, doesn't matter. 152 of you folks are eligible here. We have 414 of you folks here in the chat, so make sure you are chatting away here. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, following me on X, follow me on Instagram. We'll do the giveaway here in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. What is your Twitter account? Great question. It is @SellingRips. It's right below me here. @SellingRips. Twitter and Instagram, both the same. @SellingRips. No spaces. Papa Pal is here. We got J Powell Jr. in the house here. That'd be a good one. Good to see you, Jay. Great Q&A, by the way. Beautiful Q&A on Wednesday. It was just wonderful. Very great reaction there. Love to see you as a dove there, Mr. J. So awesome they are featuring you on Topstep and giving you a live account. Yeah, I'm very happy about it. It feels great. It feels great to have that validation. Since you're in a live account, is Topstep giving the discount rates for the round turns? I'm not sure. I'll have to see what we'll be trading it live together on stream as soon as they provision that account, which should probably be in a week or less. And we'll go over what the commission fees, the structures, everything is. So we'll have to check it out. We want cuts. Riff, it helps I don't skip ads. Great. Thank you, Armar. I appreciate it. Riffs is not going to get even worse fills on those news days. Oh, it's going to be awful. The fills are going to be awful. I'm going to have to really modify my strategy a little bit when we're in thin markets if I'm deciding to trade the live account. But all right, let's see. We'll do 45 more seconds here. 45 more seconds. We have 169 of you folks here that are in the giveaway, and we will roll this here in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds here. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, we did reclaim that entire news channel. How about that? Back into the bearish order flow. So let's get this giveaway on the road here. Let's get this show on the road. And we got 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds till we do the giveaway. Then we'll be at the quarter of the hour here. Hold on. We do have a news sprint coming out here. So we have industrial production, capacity utilization, manufacturing production. So let's see really quick if we get a little newsprint here that we can trade off of this before we do the giveaway. Wait for it. Capacity utilization is coming out here. Still waiting for the data. Any day now, folks. At the tippy top of that order flow zone. This is the zone we're tracking here. We're at the tippy top of that bearish order flow. Tippy top. 0.2%, that is 1/10 lower than expected. Capacity utilization, I think, coming in lower, 78.8 versus 79.1. So a little bit of push up through that area here. I'm actually going to take that long. We are at the tippy top of this bearish order flow. This is a riskier trade. I'm actually going to run my stop pretty tight on this one, but I want to see if we actually get a breakout of this order flow zone here. I want to run my stop pretty tight on this one, actually. See if we can burst above 815 or not here. Let's see. Watching here. I'm going to move this down so we can see as well. Let's see. Can we knock above 815? We are kind of straggling here. Might end up covering this. We do have a lot of overhead liquidity. I want to see if they sweep that, actually. Nice perk up from the SPY there as well. And there's that perk up. Very nice. Let's see if we hold above 815 now. We do have some overhead supply that's up at 24. See if we want to shoot the moon on this bad dogger here. Ooh, I don't like those orders coming in hot on the top side there. It's a little bit thick on the liquidity side. They are pushing up a little bit here. I do want to get this giveaway going here. I'm actually just going to go flat there, covering into the ask. So that's going to bump us up a couple bucks there. So that's putting us up at 312 bucks on the day there. So a little scalp. We were hitting the roof there at 815, now flushing back down. So happy to get out of that with a couple bucks of profit. All right, back to the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. I'm happy to do this giveaway here. All righty, folks, let's do this giveaway here. We have, how many of you folks are entered into the giveaway here? Let me bring up the chat. Here we go. We have 179 of you folks. Here we go, folks. Good luck to you all. We are rolling. Good luck. K-Stalla. I know K-Stalla is an OG. Are you here, K-Stalla? Tell me you're here, K-Stalla. Congratulations. That's an OG right there. I think K-Stalla has been rocking with us since the early weeks of the stream here. If you're here, K-Stalla, just hey, all right, K-Stalla. So do you have a Twitter or Instagram? Can you reach out to me? Right now, I just want to make sure that we can connect right here. K-Stalla on Instagram, on Twitter. You tell me. We see you. Twitter, Instagram, what do we have here? Which one are we on? And then we'll get this. Text you on X. Okay, do it right now so I don't get bamboozled here. Give me a shout right now so I don't get bamboozled. Give me a shout right now. And if you can leave your account, that'd be great. But if you don't want to share it with everybody else, that's fine too. Fast Markets is the open on Topstep TV. Thank you, Tony. So that'd be great. We'll definitely trade in the news then. That'll be a lot of fun. That'll be awesome. Thank you, Tony, for that. All right, K-Stalla. I just don't want to get bamboozled by a K-Stalla imposter here. That's all. Hey, Rips, with the combine, aside from the daily loss max, is there any other max drawdown? Yep, 4,500 total on the 150K. So essentially, if you had back-to-back losses, you could do 3,000 day one, 1,500 day two. I don't even know how to send a message on X. Well, you just go to my profile and then click the letter or the message button. Okay, so K, let's find you. I'm going to reach out to you. K, my eyes are terrible. K, Vin, S, T, L. Let's see. Yep, there we are. Okay, I'm going to message you. All right, sweet. Gotcha. Congrats. All right, I'll message you in a little bit and send you over the coupon code for that free month. Everyone, congratulations. Let's give it up for K Stala in here. K Stala winning the giveaway. Congratulations, K Stala. Awesome job. Way to go. Awesome. Free month of Clubhouse coming your way there. Always love doing these giveaways. We'll continue to do these giveaways every single Friday here. Alrighty, so shaping up now for the market open here. We definitely hit enough likes for the market open. So we will continue streaming here into the open. What I'm looking for here, of course, is to see if this bearish order flow zone can be pushed up above, and then we go into this overhead supply. A lot of strength would be shown if we are perking above that 853 level. If we are strong above 853, we're running up from new all-time highs here up at 885 and a quarter. You can see here yesterday we had a little bit of trouble. I'm actually going to put a line here where we had trouble. This was our trouble zone, and we're going to put this as, let's say, I don't know, maybe let's do an orange line for that one. But there's our trouble zone that we need to get through. And above that is the all-time highs at 885 and a quarter. So that's what we're looking for here. That's what we're looking for our big juicer today. We do have, like I said, about 10 minutes now. Inside 10 minutes here until the market open. And we will be having some fun trading this together. We currently are up $312. It is Friday, so we don't want to give back, too many of our gains. So we probably going to pump the brakes. Hopefully not get into any too many wild trades here. Remember, the flash PMI is coming out 15 minutes after the open. So probably going to be pretty docile unless we have a good look on the order flow. Pretty docile into the open here and see if we have any opportunities there. So congratulations again to K Stala. Congratulations on winning that free month of Clubhouse. Congrats. Alrighty, folks. We are inside 9 minutes now. It is time for that coveted restroom break. I'm going to be taking my one restroom break here before the open. Do not go anywhere. I'll be right back with you in about 2 minutes here. In about 2 minutes, we'll be back and we'll trade the open together. All right, folks. See you in a jiff. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Did we have a bathroom pump or a bathroom dump? Looks like it's coming down to the south side here a little bit. Bathroom pump and dump. We had both simultaneously all at once there. Caught 10 ticks long on the bathroom bump. Nice work there, Ilita. 6-point bathroom break. Look at you folks here. Go long, go long. Joel is up $725 for the day. Way to go, Joel. Let's go, let's go. Excelsius would be a good code word. I like that one, Peace Guy. That's a good one. Excelsius. Oh, man, that's funny. All right, let's see. Post your gains in here. Trader Page up $100. Love to see that, Trader Page. Nice work. Really well done there. Where to subscribe to level 2 data in Topstep or Bookmap? I use Bookmap's level 2 data for Rhythmic. That's the data that I'm using. I don't use Topstep's level 2 data, although you can pipe that feed back into Bookmap if you want. There's a process to do it, but I just like having Rhythmic separately from that. Alrighty, folks. So let's see what the poll is saying. Wow, some indecision here. We have 50% of you folks saying up for the NQ, 42% saying down, and 8% saying unchanged. That's almost 300 of you folks that are voting in that poll. Gonna go ahead and end it there. Market Clubhouse, how many contracts can you trade with a 50K combine? Only 5. Only 5. But on a 150K, you can trade up to 15. Yeah, they don't allow you to trade 10x the micros. So only 5 there. Holding a short from 786. Wowzers, that's a nice one. Oh, from 786. I thought you meant 886 for some reason. We haven't hit 886. Well, good luck to you there. Good luck to you. 9:45 reports are red flag reports. Yeah, we do have 15 minutes after the open. We do have the flash PMI coming out. We do have some tick flows coming out at, I believe that's at 4 p.m. So right when the market closes. Well, it looks like you're getting that blessing there, 786. Looks like you're going to get that bailout there. Look at that bearish order flow zone, though. By golly, it's so good. I'm just not confident to take it either way on a low liquidity market there. Bouncing right off the VWAP. We do have 4 minutes now, inside 4 minutes to the market open. I'm going to be trading combines today, obviously. No live account is provisioned for me yet, but hopefully next week. And we'll be trading that live in here alongside you wonderful folks here in the chat, here on Discord, here on YouTube. Up 467 in the new Topstep X account. How you liking that there, Big G-Ski? Do you like Topstep X? Mike Z says up 250 and maybe done. Only give back when I'm up. Hey, take the day off. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Come back Monday. Enjoy it. Lock it up. Close your trading platform. Maybe leave the chart open if you want to watch, or just hang out, watch the stream, you know. What's the difference between live and express account? The only difference is that in the live account, your orders are actually hitting the market. In the express funded account, you still get payouts, of course, but your orders don't actually hit the market. You're still trading in a SIB environment. Told you I'm getting bailed tomorrow and I'm in the red, so new combine. Gotcha. Want my Topstep X invite? They're sending out quite a few of them. Do you have a choice of data in the live account? Never had a problem with CQG. I would prefer Rhythmic myself. I like Rhythmic. I used to use CQG way back, but I've been using Rhythmic for a hot minute now. Not bad. I like the web-based version and easy to read layout. Just getting used to where everything is compared to NinjaTrader. Cool. How many counts am I trading? I'm only trading one. Just one 150K combine here. Just one. Just the one. How's it going today, Ribs? Hey, good to see you there, Woats. It's going great. We're up $300. A couple different scalps there. We had one little tiny scalp to the long side and a little flushacito to the downside there. I want that sweet 7-Eleven. We don't have them here. That's funny. All right, coming down hard here. We are inside now, about 2 minutes till the open. Do you expect less volume than normal today because it's Friday? No, it's triple witching. I expect a lot of volume. We have one of the highest notional values expiring in contract land today. So, yeah, no, I expect this to be insane. Like, I mean, there you go. Welcome to the party. If you're short like Otter is over here, you're printing. We are coming down hard. There's some violent sell side pressure coming in. These are the March contracts, by the way. This is not December. This is the March contracts. We're getting this kind of liquidity and violence here. I might be hands off into the open. This looks terribly violent and scary. Yeah, this is a crazy dump here, isn't it, Paige? Okay, 300 now done. Just going to watch the chart. There you go. Nice work there, Mike. Nice work there, Alex, going short. Paul says, why do you think Topstep differentiates between live and XFA? It's just sort of a prestige thing. And also on the live account, since it's real money, they're going to make that 10% from you in real money because we're trading a real live account now. So if I make 100 grand, they get 10 grand and I keep 90. Does Topstep come with its own free data? Yes, it does come with data, but not full depth. It doesn't come with full market depth, which you can buy for $39. All right, inside 1 minute, folks. 1 minute until the party gets started here. 1 minute, 1 minute. Please make sure you have hit those restroom breaks. Make sure you're calm, cool, and collected. And let's all trade with discipline today. And let's have some fun. It's Friday. Let's have some fun out there. When is Topstep X available to everyone? It should be in a matter of weeks. In a matter of weeks. You get payouts on a combine? No, only in the XFA. Once you pass your combine, you go to the XFA. That's where you can take payouts. Does Topstep have a max draw on new accounts? Yep, on the combines, the max draw is for the 150K, $4,500. Let's see here. Any squawks? Nothing coming out yet. 15 seconds, folks, until the party starts. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Wow, tip of the line again. Savage, yeah, you called it. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Party starting. Is my platform lagging? I don't know. No, it's just kind of... Yeah, no, Rhythmic was lagging there. Holy smokes, this is crazy. Holy smokes, through the 800s here. I am lagging a little bit here. SPY is off a cliff, by the way, if you were wondering. SPY off a cliff here. Back into that bearish order flow zone. I'm hands off for now. For now. This is some wild price action here in the sense that it's a lot of orders hitting the market and it's just no direction yet. Otter says, what is this? Have you been using the tilt on Topstep X? Not as much as I'd like to. I don't have enough real estate to... I got to put it up somewhere, but yeah, I don't have the real estate for it. SPY's still off a cliff here, interestingly enough. Apple's coming down too as well. Microsoft holding it together today. Microsoft was the fade darling the last couple sessions. Nvidia's perking up here. A lot of washiness, however. Another monitor needed. I don't know if I have enough room for another monitor. In at 769.75. Good luck there. Amato. Watching here. Nvidia's ripping here. So coming up to the top of this bearish order flow zone here. Go over to Ninja Trader. And let's see. Little bounce there from SPY as well. Watching here at the top of this bearish order flow zone. It's a little pullback from Apple. They are trying to sell this here. We do have overhead supply above this, so we could pop some stops into that overhead supply. So just watching this here. Microsoft and Google both showing some strength alongside Nvidia and Amazon. Microsoft very strong here. Meta is kind of waffling about 332. They are still holding it up at this range here. Apple is pushing back up. Data is out in less than 15 minutes here now. About 13 minutes till that data comes out. We are still holding these levels up here. Nvidia, small little pullback. I'm going to try a short here from the bearish order flow zone. Trying a one lot short. We might be running into a Mack truck here. 815 has room all the way up to 824. We'll put on one lot short here. Looking for this to sweep back low below this liquidity below 800. So that's what we're looking for on this trade. Apple showing a little bit of weakness here. Watching right around 800. Pull back in Nvidia and Amazon here. I'm adding into that for this dunk below 800. Nice pull through 800, watching for the 790s. Adding into that for that pull through VWAP here. Covering 3 on the bid. Moving my stop to break even in case we get a bounce. Stopped out there on that bounce. So adding a little bit more to our total there, that's going to bring us up to 759 on the day on that scalp to the downside. Tough for me to trust it right at the VWAP, especially when we have news on the table there, but happy to make about $400 on that scalp. Anybody else catch that little move to the downside? Stop was a little bit tight, but I have to be very, very tight in this situation here. Savage got another $250. Nice work there, Savage. Caught 130, caught 150. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, small little scalp there. It's tough for me to trust this weakness when we're running into the VWAP like that. And the VWAP I'm looking at is the 830 reset VWAP. I run two different VWAPs here. The 830 reset, the market reset. Let's see if we come back down into this trend line here. It's just tough for me to trust it right now, given that we do have big news coming out in about 10 minutes here. Jared caught it for 700, Matthew 460. Way to go, folks. Paul Stanley caught $10. Nice work. From 790 to 1685. Way to go, Joel, on the XFA. Way to go. Nice trading. I love that perspective. Running into a Mack truck happened to me all morning. Just wrong all morning. Sucks on a Friday. It's okay. Shake it off. We got all next week to trade. It's no big deal, Grateful Trader. You're a good trader. You're going to get it all going back next week. Don't even sweat it. It's just one day. Wow, 625 for Kurt in the XFA. Let's go, Kurt. Kurt's been killing it lately. All right, so for the preliminary, what we're looking at here, manufacturing PMI is expected to come in at 49.5. 49.5 is the read we're looking for on the manufacturing PMI. Services PMI is expected to come in at 50.7, and the composite PMI expected to be at 50.5. So I don't think we'll deviate much from those expectations, but I would love to be surprised and get some beautiful volatility in this market. That's what I would like to see. Some beautiful, beautiful volatility in this market. What is the indicator for 1 hour high and low? That's a custom indicator that I had built for me, but we do actually have a similar indicator here in the Clubhouse. There's probably a free one that you can get off NinjaTrader's website as well. Where can you see dollar amounts of the results of my trades in NT? You can, you right click on Chart Trader and change it from points to dollars. You guys are killers. Get it? I love it, Otter. I love the energy. Wow, Vladimir passed his 150K combine. Give it up for Vladimir here in the YouTube chat. Way to go. I'm going to be flat until this print, which is coming out in about 9 minutes now. I want to be flat, even though we might encroach above this bullish order flow. Market is actually strong and resilient now that we've held that VWAP there. But again, very hard for me to trust this pre-print. Triple witching. There's a lot of things that are keeping me out of this trade right now, even though we might jettison rate from 815 here all the way up through 824. So just want to be careful here. Just want to be careful. Mike passed his 150K con. You folks in here are crazy. Look at you go. Another one, Andrew. Holy smokes.
He's on fire. Boom shakalaka.
You folks in here are killers. I love to see it. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we call a sack lunch.
You love to see it. You folks are amazing. You folks are killers. All right, pushing back up above this bullish order. I can't speak. Pushing above this bullish order. I'm too excited. You folks are making me all happy on a Friday here. I can't believe it. That's what, like 5 or 6 of you folks in here just passing 150K combines like it's nothing. Oh my goodness. Michael passed 3. Oh my goodness. We have the best morning crew in here, don't we? We have the best community. I love you folks in here. Unbelievable. Awesome work. Amazing, amazing job. All right. So trying to be patient, trying to tamp down the euphoria because everybody's having such a good time in here. Oh my goodness. It is Friday indeed. Oh my goodness. Does Topstep have an XFA activation fee? Yep, $149, one lifetime fee. You don't have to pay monthly after that. Yep. When did you start streaming on YouTube? September is when we started, actually. We've been only doing this for a short while here. All right, there's that push to 825. No trades on. I'm not the type of streamer who's going to tell you after the fact, oh, I was in that long. You should have caught that. I'm up $1 billion, but I won't show you. Anyway, but yeah, touching into that 825 supply overhead, a little bit of fleshacito on the way back down there. Well, it says, I purchased CME from TradingView yesterday morning, submitted a help desk ticket, and still don't have the data. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that. That's crazy that you're not getting the real-time data there, Woats. How long do you generally trade on the Discord after your YouTube stream? It depends. It really depends on the price action. Sometimes, we'll cut off the stream, maybe stick around. Yesterday, we stuck around for about an hour longer after the YouTube live stream. We did some Q&A talking about some order blocks, did some live trading. Yep, we stuck around for a little bit. It all depends on the price action, I'm not going to force trades. I had to log out and log back in for data to show up. Thank you, Goon, for sharing with us. Try that, Wotes. Log out of your TradingView account and log back in. All right, about 6 minutes now until the data. 6 minutes. That shows after he enters. Yeah, you never know. Rips is the real deal, everyone. Follow this guy, his setups, his emotions, his positive feedback. Smash the like button. Oh, thank you so much, Grateful Trader. Appreciate you. Discord handle, if you want to check out the Discord, we have it right here. I'll drop this in chat for you. Tried it yesterday, try again. Let us know if that works there, Wotes. Joining MC will probably help if you can fund it. $7 for the week. Yeah, definitely. $7. Try it out. See if it's a nice fit for you. Wow, up $200, Josh, in his Topstep account. Let's go, Josh. All right, we're pushing up higher here, going into that overhead supply. I would love to see what happens with this flash PMI data. We do have room to the top side here. We did bounce right off of that trend line. Again, that liquidity inducement trend line, that whole mess of goodness right there. Some big buyers stepping in, but still, I'm not going to take any trades until that data comes out. It'll be interesting to see if we hit that 885 area and we just go to squeeze town. I'll be here for it. That's for sure. I go back to my regular job. I'll listen to you like podcasts on my headphones. Oh, thanks, Joel. Appreciate the support. Yeah, a lot to get through. A lot of overhead supply up here. There's no doubt about it. We barely just tickled into it here. We barely just tapped into it. So smash that like for Market Clubhouse. Thank you, Jay Padilla. Appreciate you. Yeah, like Discount says, we have a lot to get up here in the overhead supply. Do not underestimate this overhead supply zone. A lot of liquidity to fight through in that zone. And boy, is it going to be heavy. Are you able to explain what the order block strategy is whenever you have a chance? We have a webinar about that. It's actually 4 different webinars so far that we have about it. We still are kind of scratching the surface on it. So it would have to be, when there's nothing going on in the markets, we could try to touch on it a little bit. But the best case scenario, just come check out the Clubhouse for those 7 days and watch all those webinars to get your footing for that. That's what I would recommend. I will take a risk with him and stay at 16,824 and a quarter, down and wait for the news. Good luck to you, Amato. Expect 47.74 on ES, long at 47.64. Let's see where we're at on the ES. 47.67. Good luck to you there, Blizzard. I like that bottoming out there. Very, very nice. Yeah, we have a little bit of, confluence between the two, but NQ appears a little bit weaker to me. I'm sorry, stronger. No, the ES appears a little bit weaker, whereas the NQ is showing some more strength. Grateful to your channel. Just passed both my 50K and 150K combines. Now I need to be careful with my first time XFAs. Folks, give it up for Vladimir here in the YouTube channel. On the YouTube chat, passing those combines. He's going to be going into XFA land. Just pump the brakes, take it easy. Don't go crazy. Take it one day at a time. Try just starting out with one contract at a time. Take it very slow. There's no rush. It's a lifetime fee. You have all the time in the world to trade those things. So just take it very, very slow. Alrighty, 3 minutes now, folks. 3 minutes. Thanks for being here, Vladimir. Really enjoy you being part of our community here. All right, just kind of waffling around here. Volume has declined tremendously low here. Looking over at Ninja Trader, you can see what I'm talking about. Nobody's jumping in yet. I tell you, you'll see this volume is going to start to really perk up here. We're getting a little bit of a surge to the top side here, but really it's honestly on not that much volume. So we are into that overhead supply zone here. No trades yet for me. Well, outside of the first one we took, but no trades into this order flow zone here, up into this overhead supply. No trades yet. This thing could rally. The top of this zone is resting at about 853.5 here. So 853 should be sort of the ceiling of this move. There are going to be stops above that. So if we have the strength and liquidity to bust on through that, by golly, we could be sending it all the way up to that 77.25 level. And if not, breaking those highs at 85.25. So we'll have to see. Omar Lopez, 339 for the day. Calling it a day. Hope everyone has a good day. Thank you so much, Omar. Congratulations on your $339 day. That's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, here comes the 850 test. Could happen, could happen. You have 1.5 and 90 seconds here. 90 seconds till that data comes out. Market is pricing. A lot of green candles across the board here. A lot of green candles, green confluence here across the board. Slight pullback here to 35. As bad as I want to jump into this right now, I'm going to wait for that PMI data because the order book should clear out in about 10 seconds here. Should have that order book cleared out about a minute before the print. Usually is how it works. So if this comes in lower than the expectation, we can either come in line where we were last print. Wow, this is pushing up very strong here. Seeing a lot of green candles, Meta, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, a lot of confluence across the board here. I am seeing some big bidders stepping up. I might want to get a piece of this before the print, but the order book is getting kind of thin here, kind of thin. So let's see here. We are deep into this overhead supply area here. A lot of liquidity to fight through. We haven't done a lot of business up here. There's still, a lot of resting orders up here. A lot of hidden orders are going to be rested here. 15 seconds now. 15 seconds. Love the buy gollies over the F-bombs on other channels. If you can only curse, you have a pretty limited vocabulary, I think. There's more adjectives other than and yeah, all that. All right, 49.5 is the expectation. A lot of orders, are they buys or sells? Well, if they're up to the top side, those are sell orders, but we will have some buy stops above this range here for people who are short. Wow, Jay Alexander, what a move. Holy smokes. Up 1,700 in this position right now. Way to go, Jay Alexander. All right, coming back down a little bit here, a little bit of weakness. So that's the only print that we're going to have. It came in exactly in line with where we expected. Well, actually, no, a little bit lower. Now the print changed. 48.2. Expectation was 49.5, so a little bit cooler. Surprising. That should not send the market down for some reason. It's sending the market down here. I mean, that means inflation's cooling. So let's see if we have a chance to buy this dip. See if we get back. If we touch the top of the bearish order flow zone and that became a demand zone, I mean, I like that print there. 48.2. I like the print. Exactly, Rips. People who swear sufficient vocabulary to express themselves effectively. They lack that vocabulary, that's for sure, right? I like the lack of manipulation futures that small caps have. That's very true, Trader Joe. It's more reliable. You can trust it. There's a lot more people trading the same type of patterns, and so there's confluence in the trading patterns, and that's kind of why technical analysis works. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy if everybody believes in it. Okay, that AI is real good. Yeah, we got the AI that bleeps us out for the curse words, surprisingly. All right, coming back down here. I'm glad I didn't take that. I was thinking about looking for a bounce at the 20s, but that thing flushed on through. So, I mean, it doesn't, to me, I'm looking at tech right here, and tech does not look like it's topped out at all. I'm not seeing that. Tech does not look like it's topped out here. So let's see if we get a pullback, perhaps at the view app here. Let's see how we interact with 800. We're hands-free, no trades on here. I will never put on a trade unless I tell you folks about it, and you'll see it live right here. You'll see it live the moment it goes on, so. And there's some buyers stepping into those 800s, but still a little bit weak. SPY's kind of rolling off a cliff here. Maybe they just need to collect some more liquidity in order for us. Maybe they do want to test all-time highs today, and they just don't have the liquidity to get there just yet, so we're going to waffle around. How's the Dixie? Let's see here. Dixie is kind of waffling around. I'll get you guys over here, guys and gals here to the trading chart. Yeah, Dixie's kind of, big cup here. But let's see. Let us see if we have buyers stepping in at this 800 level or not. A lot of liquidity contracted this morning at this level between 805 all the way up to 820. So 15 handle range. In a 50K account, yesterday, my first day was 1K down. Today, I made 1,500 plus. Can I still go to 2,500? The maximum that you can make in one single day on the 50K account is 1,500 bucks for the combine. When you pass over into the real account, you can make unlimited amounts of money in a day. There's no cap on the amount you can make, but in the combine stage, it's 50% of your goal is the most that you can make in one single day, even if you lost yesterday. So If you made $1,500, you got to shut it down right there. It's $1,500 on the, what is it? $1,500 on the 50K, $3,000 on the 100K, $4,500 on the 150K. Russell and transports are lagging. Let's see how the hour closes. It's interesting that there is a rotation out of the Russells, out of the small caps there. 15-minute pullback in the Dixie. Yeah. How much weight do you give the VWAP with your trades? I mean, it's decent. There's a couple traders out there that just kind of discovered it for the first time or something. 14 EMA and VWAP, like, oh, wow. First time trading, huh? Nice. In 6 months of losing, I've never seen such a difference between ES and the NQ. There's going to be days where there's divergence. There's going to be days where there's divergence. Oops, I made $1,700 a day in my 50K. That's okay, Craig. You can just flip contracts. You don't have to try to get losing trades. Just hit buy, sell, and just do it one contract at a time. And make sure you have your commissions enabled in NinjaTrader, whatever your trading platform is, and you will see your balance slowly go down. And you just want to be right around $1,500. Don't overshoot it, though. You don't want to go back down to like only $1,200 in the profit. If I buy 100K and pass, do I have to pay a fee, $149 or $100? It's $149 for all XFAs, whether it's a 50, 100, or $149. All of the XFAs are one lifetime fee of $149. All right, we are bouncing out of the VWAP here. Seeing if we get a nice setup here to take. Let us see here. Coming down to the VWAP here. Remember, I'm running two VWAPs here. The VWAP that I'm talking about right now is the one that is right here. You can see that in Bookmap, right above my head here. And we're finding some strength, finding some buyers. And this is why I said it didn't look like tech was topping out here. I'm actually kind of feeling like I want to take a long here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a long. I'm going to keep my stop pretty tight here, right above those wicks. So I'm taking a long here as we are kind of holding this. We do have to get above 827. Happy to be stopped out on a one-lot trade since we are up. Why is my P&L not showing here? It disappeared, by golly. There we go. We're back. There it is. All right, so let's see if we can hold these lows. We might get a flash down. I actually want to tease this down to like 798 there. And if we find strength above 27, we could ride this thing back up into that overhead supply. So keep an eye out for that. We are getting a bounce across the board in tech here. I just want to see if we have enough liquidity to start bursting to the top side. SPY is kind of holding us back. The ES kind of skittering on down is holding us back a touch there. But we're returning these drawdowns that we had in Microsoft and Google and Meta as well. So it's looking kind of strong here. Second lot on at 15, looking for this 27 encroachment to the top side here. Looking here for the top side. Can we get a squeeze up to that 27 level? Very nice push up here to the top side. And let's see if we can possibly get up to those 27s. Watching this on a pullback here. Still kind of thin on the liquidity side, which is a little bit surprising here. Watching here. Looking at the 15s again. We're going to hold these 15s. Third lot on because we're holding 15s yet again. I'm looking for this to encroach above at 27 here. So watching here above the 20s now. Just need a little bit of a push here to the top side. Right to the lower end of this overhead supply zone is what we're looking for here. So watching here. Holding that 15 level. We have some bidders stepping up, looking for this to blow through the 20s now. Watching closely. And it still is waffling a little bit. Having some trouble holding above the 20s. There are some sellers that are stepping in. See if we can break through the 20s here on this push. Watching closely here. There's above the 20s. Can we hold it? Still that seller there at 22.5. We're still surging there on Meta, surprisingly. So I'm going to do a little flipperoo here. Looking for this last pullback here around 15. Adding two more into that. Watch this encroachment now. And watch this come right above this. Up above the 20s here. Looking for 2250, this player to give out. And we'll take off 3 into that push. Sold 1. Getting terrible fills here. 2 more out. 2 more out. Okay. Running 2 into this push now. Nice push up. Beautiful. There's 27. There's 30. There's 1 out at 30. Beautiful. Moving my stop now just above break even. That's a classic rips trade right there. Looking now for the 30s to hold. See if we get this nice push up without drawing back down to below 25 here. We're holding it. Let's see. Can we hold these 30s without that violent flushacito? Let's see. Let's see. Highs incoming. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. All right, looking for 35 to hold now. We are skittering on up to the upside. I'm seeing green candles across the board, but we may have some resistance. We could have a flash push back down. That's why we're running our stop to 23.5. I'm happy to get stopped out of this trade. We did run 5 lots, peeled off 3, peeled off 1, and then we are holding 1 lot here. Let's see it run. 35's perking up here. Beautiful, beautiful. I do want to see this creeping up above the 40s. A blow up through the 40s would see us touching potentially that 53 to the top side. We just have to be wary of any big drops and fake outs here. My stop is at 23.5. We could get a pullback all the way to 20. It would stop us out, but that's the risk that we're willing to run. We are completely profitable in this last trade. ES weakness is holding you back a little bit, Savage. Yeah, I'm noticing too, we're having a little bit of weakness there, but it is coming around. We are seeing these tech names skitter on up here. Apple is a little bit weaker than I'd like, but Microsoft is strong and kind of holding the glue together for us right now. We are at the tippy top of this volume shelf. We're in overhead supply. There's a lot of supply to get through, so we kind of just have to let this one work and just leave it up to the market gods here and see what they're going to say to us. Because, running a stop at 23.50, we're still going to cash in on the final lot of this trade, but the question becomes, are we going to make 500 on this final lot? Are we going to make 1,000 on this final lot? Or are we going to make $50 on this final lot? This is trading, folks. There's nothing that you can do to push the price up. You can hold and hope. You can do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, you just got to run your stops and you got to let the trade develop as it will. Apple is a little bit too weak here. Stopped out there. So a little flush down. That's why we ran our stop there at 23.50. So what is that going to put us up on the day here? Oh, by golly, look at this. We're up $1,400 now. We did it, folks. Way to go. Way to go. If you folks out there were catching anything similar to me, anybody else out there, if you guys are having fun, if you guys and gals here in the stream are having fun, go ahead and drop a W in the YouTube chat, W in the Discord. Let's see if we're having some fun here. Drop a W in the chat if we're having some fun. Do we have W's in the chat here? All right, there they come. W's in the chat. Way to go. Up 675, up 500. Whoa, up 3K. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, if we're making money in this type of range, I love to see it, folks. I love to see it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. On a Friday, no less. How about that? Having fun on a Friday, no less. You'll love to see it here. So we dipped below the 20s. We are encroaching back up there to the 30s. It is getting a little washy, a little bit rinsy. I love it. The W's in the chat. Karthik is up $2,800. Oh my, up $1,000 up for the done for the day. Nice work there, Alex. Way to go, way to go, way to go. You'll love to see it. It's beautiful, beautiful, folks. Oh my goodness. Muno's up 765. Hey, still learning and using the micros, up $43. Hey, James, you're doing better than the other 90% who can't make it happen. Give yourself a pat on the back. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of the pause. In the news, a bull was on the loose, spotted in New Jersey. Trend lines. Oh my gosh. I think I actually saw a video about that. Holy smokes, Jay Alexander up $896 in one of his real money accounts here. Holy smokes. I love the micros, just hate I can't get proper mounts with Topstep. Yeah, I think they're going to change that. Like there was somebody who commented in the chat there. So up 1275 there, Tony, way to go. You love to see it. I'm having fun with you folks in here. Really just having the best time and just seeing everybody posting these winning trades. It's just so much fun. Yeah, it would be epic, right? It would be epic. Folks in the Discord, give it up for Jay Alexander in here, crushing it on his real money account. Love to see that. Up almost 2,000 on his eval today. Nice work there, Sean. 3,202 combines for Josh. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. All of their YouTubers say, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just here to have fun with you folks. We have a good time here, I'll tell you what. I really enjoy you folks spending your time. You have a choice of who you spend your time with here on YouTube or on Discord here in the mornings. And I do greatly appreciate you folks in here choosing to spend your time with me and the community and just trading together. It's so much fun. And I really value each and every one of you folks here in the community and really appreciate you folks showing up here, especially on a Friday. You know, there's some folks who won't get up this early on a Friday and you folks are doing it. You folks are doing it. It's Celsius giving you wings. That's the other company. Your channel activates the market. Keep it up. Well, I'm a dummy. I purchased the stock CME package, not the futures. I've lied. Hey, there you go, Woats. Congrats. There you go. Nice work. Best futures live streamer, hands down. Thanks, brother. Hey, thanks, Christopher. Thanks for being here. Early, I live by London time. I was up at, I think, 1:30 my time this morning. I was excited to trade this morning. Missed the open, just came now, feeling FOMO. Don't feel FOMO. There's always going to be a follow-up trade. In fact, we are in this overhead supply zone. Just flipping over into the overhead supply zone. We are looking at this overhead supply here. So just keep in mind, it was Discount who pointed this out as well here in the Discord that, by golly, it's going to be tough to get through this. I tell you what, this is a lot of overhead supply. In fact, let's look at the volume shelf here. Let's go ahead and bring this up here for the session volume profile. Look at all this thick volume that we have here for this overhead supply that we do have to get through. It's paling in comparison to what we had in that bearish order flow zone here in the pre-market in the Globex session. But it's going to take a lot of strength to get through that overhead supply. I'm not saying that we can't do it, but the look has changed significantally from what I saw. You heard me earlier when I said it looks like that tech has not topped out, and we were right on that one. That's why we took it long and strong there with, what did we get? Like 5 lots or something like that. And we took it long and strong. We got some nice resolution on that trade there, but it's not giving me the same kind of look here when I'm looking across the board at the Magnificent Seven. And of course, when I'm talking about the Magnificent Seven, I'm talking, of course, about Apple, Tesla, Meta, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. So yeah, it's not looking so hot on my end. SPY just doesn't want to do it today. And this is kind of the where I put my caution flag out. This is kind of the warning where it's like, there's 10 a.m. by the way, big injection of liquidity there to the top side. But this is where my caution flag comes out. You have to be wary. I love to trade just as much as the next person out there, but you have to be very wary about the fact that we could be in a very sticky and consolidating session. We kind of cautioned about this in the live stream, in the pre-market live stream. But, you have to be very, very careful that we don't run into a sticky session because it can cause you to be aggravated and start to trade with too much aggression and you can be caught on the wrong side of it. So what volume profile do you use on TradingView to get that profile you're showing? That is built into TradingView. It's called the SVPHD. SVPHD. So here, let me show you folks. Go to indicators right here. It is the Session Volume Profile HD. Session Volume Profile HD there. That's the one. And here are my settings for that. Just right there. SVP HD. And, I've changed out the colors a little bit. Ribs, you had me a sticky respect. Yep, SVP HD. It's a very good one. It's a great one because it tells you per session. There's another one that you can use that will show you whichever window you're focused on, whichever part of the market you're focused on. And as you move around, it will scale the profile for whatever's in focus. But the session volume profile will segment it by sessions, the session yesterday, session this morning, and so on. I'm looking at the Topstep X hourly chart, and it didn't update a new candle at 10 a.m. Anyone else see this? Okay. Anyone for Dude in here in the Discord asking on Topstep X, did they update the hourly candle? That is interesting. How do you use Bookmap? Wow, that's a tall order. we have a webinar in Clubhouse about it, but it's very difficult. Everybody reads it differently. I read it the way that I read it, and it took me at least hours, thousands of hours to get to that level of proficiency of being able to read it. But you could start just we have. Let me drop a link. We have a link to Bookmap in here if you want to check it out for yourself. They have a 14-day trial on data. It's worth checking out, but it's not easy to read. I'm not going to blow sunshine up your behind and tell you it's the easiest thing in the world to read. It's not, and I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be the answer to being a better trader. It's not. It's honestly, it's just a tool. It's a contextual tool that you can use to show you kind of what's going on and see the depth of market, the order flow, the liquidity. It's a visual representation of the active liquidity in the market. Mate, I love your accent, especially your laugh while we're recording it and playing it on 2x speed. Make it a ringtone. That's hilarious. Thanks. Same here on Topstep X. This hourly candle didn't update for me. So, dude, Craig in here in the YouTube chat also having the same problem. And Savage here. Calling it a day. Good luck, gang. All right, Jay Alexander, congratulations on your amazing trade there. Up $1,000. You love to see it. Well done. Could you greet Emil? Hello, Emil. Good to see you, Emil. Thanks for tuning in here. I didn't see you. Sorry about that. Rips is the smoothest man in America since Obama. Currently hiding my... Oh, come on. Get out of here, you folks. You guys and gals are so funny. Hourly candle on Topstep X is lagging. Current price is correct, but candles are wrong. Good to know. Thank you, Grateful Trader. I'm getting a lot of confirmation about that now. So be careful on Topstep X for the hourly candle. It is not updating here. Muno in the Discord. Thanks, Rips. Have a good weekend. All right, Muno. Take care. Congratulations on your great day there, Muno. The guy saying he'd make Rips his ringtone is flattering, but it's like, hey, I'm all for it. Hey, we'll do some Rips ringtones. There we go. Do I use hotkeys for orders? Great question there, Manny. Right now, I'm using Chart Trader on Ninja Trader, but we do have something special potentially coming up here where we're going to have a special add-on to Ninja Trader where you can trade with hotkeys, and then even better, you're going to be able to trade with hotkeys that you can dial in with your Stream Deck here and trade with your Stream Deck controller. So that's going to be coming soon. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be a special Market Clubhouse exclusive here. So stay tuned for that. Not as much as all on here, but 438. No, never compare. Okay, folks. First of all, let's give it up for Bobby C in here. Listen, comparison is the thief of joy. Remember, if you're pulling even just $1 out of the market today, you're doing better than 90% of the field. You are part of the 10% of that exclusive club today, Bobby C. So even if you made just $1, which is very, very impressive, you got to give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself congratulations. Don't compare yourself to others. We're all at different stages of our journey here. If you made $438, that's a killer day for pushing some buttons here in the market. So honestly, great work, great job. Congrats to you, Bobby. What is the combine in Topstep? Is it having more than one? No. So it's called the combine. I know it can be a little bit confusing. It's from the NFL. They have the NFL combine where they draft players. And so basically it's your training account. It's your test account. It's where you prove yourself as a trader, right? And so on the combine is where it's sort of like a practice account, but if you do really, really well in it, they take that account and they fund you. They give you an account with real money in it. It's still in a sim environment, but they pay you out on that for as well as you do. And it's amazing. Topstep gives you this great opportunity where it doesn't really cost that much. If you wanted to fund your own account with looking at the 150K level, you'd have to fund your account with $4,500 and you still wouldn't even be able to trade the amount of lot size that they allow you to trade. So yeah, it's an amazing deal. It's really amazing. If you want to check it out, drop a Topstep link in here. Your very first account that you get a very deep discount on, and then on top of that, they give you a free reset, which is amazing. Do you know how to get value areas on Ninja Trader? I'm not sure. They have a lot of amazing indicators, community-built indicators for Ninja Trader. So I would highly recommend checking it out in their community section. They have all of these downloadable indicators that you can get, but amazing. Yes, please don't compare yourself to others. You will only be holding yourself back on your own success. Compare yourself to others. Yeah, if you'll always be wanting, right? I'm happy I made $1,400. Is that going to be my biggest day of all time? By no means, not even close, but I'm happy with it because I traded the market in front of me. We had some really solid trades and we did it all together. We had a lot of fun doing it. So with that, I'm very happy about it. Martin says, overtraded like crazy yesterday, but forced my way up to 1.5K yesterday. Strictly micros for me today to reset. Nice work there, Martin, in the YouTube chat. Bart says 400 times 252 trading days a year equals $100,000 a year. Don't get caught up in the big four-figure gains. 400 a day is good money, my homie. Yeah, preach it, Bart. Up 35 after commission. Nice work there, Loxy. Oh, that's good. So about flat after commission. There you go. Nice work. The market will take external liquidity at 844 and 850 and will down to 757. I like that call there. We'll have to see if that plays out today. Trader Page says base hits and brick by brick is what Rips preaches. Yes, indeed. If you don't pass the combine in the first month, do you have to pay a monthly fee? Yeah, it's a recurring monthly fee until you pass. That is correct, Viper. James Lindsay says, are Topstep taking a short-term hit on paying out on XFA to traders who make money with the view of the trader making it to the real funded account? Essentially, yes, but there are enough people that are gambling with these accounts, not practicing discipline, they're not practicing good trading habits. And so that is a little bit of what's funding these accounts, but they have a view of everybody who's trading in their XFAs, right? And they have data on these traders. So they can track and watch their best traders in the XFA environment, and they can use their best traders of that data and then inform their internal prop traders on how to trade based on those traders. So, I mean, that order flow, that trade data of being able to segment the best traders in the XFA environment is going to be worth it because their traders can then make enough money to end up paying out for those XFA traders. So it's a little bit of all of these different things there. Otter says 400 in a couple hours is something at least 6 billion humans of the planet dream of. Exactly. It's good to take a step back and have some perspective there. Savage says, yeah, but I'm on Quantire. Hit my PT for the day. Profit target. Flipping the practice count for the rest of the day. Nice work there, Savage, here in the Discord. Way to go. Quote says up $30 on paper trading MNQ, which I believe is 300 on the minis. That is correct. If you're in the micros, then the minis are going to be 10x that. So well done there, Wotes. If I see any green today, I'm happy after some bad 2 days. That's a great perspective to have, Lair Loxy. Just don't bring in yesterday's baggage into today's trading. Always, always, always focus on the here and now. Just think about it, making 400 every day. That is amazing. Indeed, you got to take a step back and realize, we get so caught up in these big numbers that are all posted over social media and, these, it looks like fast money, quick money. And, they never show the struggle. They never show what it takes to get to that level. If you're making $400 a day, by golly, you're doing well. Bart says 120 a day is 8 hours at $15 an hour. It's easy to lose perspective with the dollar amounts that fly around this space, but stay grounded and it'll serve you very well. Thank you, Bart. That's very good perspective there. Kurt is still long here from 807. Let's go, Kurt. Way to go. I took a week off from trading. I was blowing accounts left and right. It's good to take some time away from the markets there, Craig. Good to take some time away. How do you do that? Not bring the baggage from the last day into the new day. What you can do is just take a break. Just not trade for however many days it takes for you to kind of shake it off, right? Sometimes 24 hours will be a nice reset. Sometimes 48 hours is what it'll take. The markets are ruled by greed and fear. Yeah, that's very true for most of the part. American X Trader says, hi, just wondering, trading view data and Topstep Ninja different. Can you explain? Yeah, so it's just the trading platform that you want to use. When you're buying your Combine account, you can select which platform you'd like to use. And they give you all these certain different options that you can choose from. And me personally, as you guys know, guys and gals in here, I trade on Ninja Trader right over here. That's Ninja Trader. That's a platform I choose to trade on. And the reason why is because I used to trade on it well before I ever traded on Topstep. And it's a throwback. It's been around for a hot minute. Ninja Trader's been around in the trading business for a long time. So I personally use Ninja Trader, but you can use whatever you want. TradingView, you could use Bookmap, you can use Tradeovate. Yeah. I want to follow along. What time frame is the Ninja chart? Oh, this one. So good question there, Josh. This one is a 30-second chart, right? But the only reason I have a 30-second chart, it's not because I trade off of it. It's because so you can see all of the executions that I had throughout the day. Because look, even if I went to like a 3-minute chart here, which is still condensed, it's somewhat hard to see the executions that I've taken and where they're placed. And so for people who are coming into the stream, I'd really like them to be able to see at the 30-second chart here, sort of the exact areas of the liquidity that I was pushing and pulling on there. So I create some FAQs in a Discord so you don't have to continue to answer the same questions day after day. Just the basic ones would probably save you an enormous amount of time. Definitely. Just a couple weeks ago, I was on an 8-day winning streak up about 5,000, and then I made a terrible mistake and got liquidated on a triple down and lost 4,500 of it. So green is green, folks. Yeah, and that's one of the other things too, that when you're really, really doing well, I had it early on in my career, I'd have monster days and then I would have an even bigger losing day following that. And then that would kind of put me on tilt and then I'd just stay in this downward spiral and I'd give back not only the last week, the week after, before that, the week before that. And so the way that you beat that is try to stay grounded. Just because you had an amazing Grand Slam, amazing trading session, or back to back to back to back, you have to know that you are going to be humbled by the market eventually. And you just don't want to be crazy into those moves. So try to remain humble. Try to remain in the pocket, is what I say. So grateful for you showing your trades. You're the only one I know that does this. Thanks, Split Hammond. Thanks for being here. Bart says, I'm just chilling, y'all. Done trading for the day. Be safe with this market. Anyone staying in the fight. Good luck to anybody who is trading this right now. Christian says, 200 on the Apex account. Going back to Topstep to make some money. Nice work there, Christian. I'm joining the Clubhouse this weekend. Awesome, Mitchell. Be great to have you in here. Can eat like a bird. That's a great saying. Yesterday I did about 2.2K, then lost it all. Hit the drawdown. The greed gets you a new day to relearn. Yeah, it's a difficult thing, right? And the same thing goes that if you miss a move, we talk about this one often on the stream here, but if you miss a move, psychologically what it does to your brain is that you see that move, you miss that move, and it happens even if you get the move. But follow me along here. Give me some rope here. But if you take a move and you miss a move, rather, you miss a move, it goes, it does something wild and crazy. our brains are wired to think that that's just going to repeat itself. So you jump into the next move expecting that you're going to get this wild move, and then maybe you're piling into it and it doesn't come. It's kind of like FOMO trading, right? If you're in a trade, maybe you peel off early, it keeps going without you, then finally you're just like, all right, fine, I'm going to get into it, and then it starts dumping on you. Or you're trying to short something, it won't stop going up. There's a lot of different things that can happen at a psychological level, that the way that we're wired as humans, that it just kind of isn't cohesive with what it takes to be successful with trading. And this is why 90% of the people out here who trade lose. And it's not because 90% of the people who try trading are knuckleheads or stupid people. The reason why is because the way that we're naturally wired as humans, it's not cohesive with what it takes to be successful in trading. And as you trade more and more, you start to learn what you must adjust as, you know, your natural instinct of doing things and changing those around. That's what's important to notice. And that's why I say it's that implicit memory. It's building up hours and hours in the market of doing this. It's not going to happen overnight. Good morning. Had 2 funded accounts, lost one this morning, but doubled my 200 a day goal on the second. I think I'll call it a day, even though I lost one, doubled on the other. So it's like breaking even. Hey, there you go, Pool Man. There you go. Good way to look at it. Have some silver lining perspective there. Well, it says, just out of curiosity, where did you learn to produce such a high quality stream? I think you mentioned you started just in September. It looks better than most out there. I don't know. I enjoy doing this stuff. There was never a time, I've never really streamed before. So I started streaming in September. And this is, I enjoy doing this stuff. It's fun for me. It's sort of kind of a hobby, I guess you could say. So yeah, I really enjoy doing this. 2K profit day. I'm done. Thank you, Rips. All right, avocado, way to go. So we car coming up here at the 10:15 hour. And it's looking a little bit too choppy for me to take anything here. I will stick around here for my family in the Discord. Let's see this injection of liquidity, if this brings anything that I want to take. But yeah, I'm thinking, you know what, based on how this is trading here, we'll check it out in the Discord. But for me, personally, I'm going to be wrapping up the YouTube stream here. We've been going for about 2 hours. If you're here in the Discord, go ahead and stick around. We'll have a wrap session here. We'll see if there's any more trades to take. But yeah, this is going to be my stream for today. For Friday, we are locking it up here, up $1,400 here. We had a great day today. Had a lot of fun trading alongside you folks in here. Great seeing you folks knock it out of the park. Hats off to all of you who are crushing it today. Way to go. Great way to go into the weekend. Had a pleasure and a blast trading alongside all of you folks in here. Just crush-a-tears, just killing the market. You love to see it. So that's going to be my Friday. Congratulations, of course, to Case Stala for winning the free month of Clubhouse. I will get that over to you in the Twitter DMs there. But thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate you sharing your morning with me, and I hope to see you all again back here on Monday. Please make sure you drop a like on the video on your way out. Make sure you are subscribed with your notifications turned on, and we'll see you all again back here Monday at 8 a.m. sharp. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great weekend ahead.